Yo, it's been a while indeed. Good evening, Sky. How have you been? And good evening, Dragathos. Welcome. No, it's not He-Man. Yup, wrong franchise indeed. It's more or less a running gag in my chat to have mismatched references to other games and stuff. Time for the 4th game soon. Which is different than the other ones. You'll see soon. But it's awesome nonetheless. The title screen might give it away a little bit that it's not quite the same as you're used to. Well, it has a lot of similarities, but there is a distinct thing that's different. But I'll let the game speak for itself later. I don't want to spoil it now. I hope you guys won't hear my fan. It's still kinda hot here, so yeah, I kinda need a fan in the background, but it shouldn't pick up, hopefully. I think he's involved. No, I don't have to voice act in this game at all, since there's voice acting done for me. But I might make it a habit to do more voice acting for other games later, if you guys really want me to. I mean, I can, but most of my voices, I mean, some are nice, but some kind of sound similar, so... I don't know, do you ever have the feeling that when you're listening to yourself on a recording, you always think to yourself, God, I sound so... Fill in adjective, like, I sound so annoying, I sound so boring, I sound so stupid. Well, that's what I have when I listen to myself on a recording. But it's different for others, of course. Good evening, Ardalan, welcome. Don't hear my fan, good. Yeah, air movement. Well, that's my fan. I can turn it off if it's really annoying during the gameplay. I can handle melting for 3 hours. I think. Good evening, Vedelict. Hey, you're not boring at all. See, that's the thing. People themselves think of their own voice very, very differently than others. So that's why when I'm doing voices for a game, I think to myself, it sounds awful, or it sounds weird, it sounds corny, it sounds silly, but others think, hey, you're doing great. See, that's just an interesting thing how this works. So I might do some more voice acting later, and I might have some more guests over in the future if they so desire, and if the game lends itself to voice acting, of course. I mean, something like Pac-Man doesn't really need voice acting, right? Unless people in chat wanna say waka waka every 5 seconds. Don't think they want to, though. Too embarrassed, yeah. Vader waifu, oh dear. One more little song. And then we're gonna start. I keep having people to ask me to join them in their stream. I take them to the longer. Aww. People often think their voice sounds different. Yeah, that's what I mentioned earlier. Yeah, people think usually their own voice sounds different than when others listen to it. It's kind of weird. Maybe it's the, I don't know, narcissistic, shy, or arrogant part of ourselves that we think of our own voice as something else than others. It's strange. Good evening, Chrissy! Waka 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 waka, yep. And good evening, Neko5. Welcome, both of you. Nice to see you again. We can make sound effects of the voice being eaten, huh? I think I sound like a man. Nah. I've heard your voice, Ardalan. It's fine to me. See? I think your voice is okay, but you have different opinions about your own voice. I think it's for everyone, or most people anyway. It's strange how that is. But yeah, there won't be any voice acting in this game. It's done for me by some very talented people. We'll get into that later. Fun fact, Pac-Man was renamed from the Japanese Pac-Man because the English spelled of such. Oh yeah. True, true. It's because you hear yourself differently from what others hear you because of the hollow parts in your What? Oh, I didn't know that. Science! I didn't know about that one. That's nice, Chris. Most people are taught to say the same thing. I mean, about your... Yeah. Topic of the day. Your own voice sounds different when others hear it. Scientists hate him. Oh, those ads. So, let me know if the air movement is being annoying for the recording. I can turn off my fan if it's the case. So, I should be okay-ish for the rest of the evening. I got like 2 gallons of water here, so I should be okay. Paku Paku is described numbing. Oh, that's all sorts of information today. Cool. So let's bring up the old screen. Good evening, everyone. It's nice to be back after what, 2 weeks, 1.5 weeks. So there is a slight silly problem. Well, not really a problem, more like a thing with this game, but let's boot it up first. So, and I'll explain what's up. Yep, don't worry. I'll explain why. So, I'm not sure what exactly is going on in this little game, but I tested it earlier. There is a very, very, very small delay when text shows up. So whenever I click on something and text will be spoken, that's okay. But sometimes the text boxes are cut off. But luckily the game has an option to turn off text boxes. So it's up to you guys what you guys prefer. So let's see how this goes on stream. I tested it before and I was like, wait, and I have no way to fix this. But luckily there's an option in game to tweak it, so here we go.
Please insert your saved character disc from any of the first 3 Quest for Glory games into the disk drive, so that your hero can make the journey to Quest for Glory, Shadows of Darkness.
I have nothing to say during any of this. It's kind of a relief, although I do like voices, but it's nice to actually have people do voices for me too. So let's import our little save from Tarna.
Your character has been successfully imported. Welcome to Shadows of Darkness.
Booyah! Your character has been imported as a Paladin. Only if this is no. Only if it's incorrect, indicate no. Otherwise, continue. Yeah, we are a Paladin. Damn it! We worked our ass off to get a Paladin. So here we are with all our somewhat bad stats. As a reminder, 300 is the minimum stat for everything in this game. Ouch. So let's fix some things. Like more magic, and a bit more strength, agility, vitality, and some weapon use and dodge. Oh yeah, there's a new skill in this game called acrobatics, but Paladin has no use for this. This is, I think, only meant for Thief, but Paladin doesn't need it, so we can just go with whatever we have. We also don't need climbing anymore, or throwing. This game does not have many options for either of these, unfortunately. But they were nice in the past to give us some stats, so what else can we increase? Well, a bit more intelligence from mana points is fine. A little bit more magic and strength and weapon use. A bit of parry and dodge. Pom pom pom. And I guess... well, some more strength. It's still kind of bad, but it's not terrible anymore. I mean, like I said, 300 is minimum, so some stats are actually decent now. Alright, so points done, let's go. So let me know what you guys think of the... text boxes. Sometimes they break, but hopefully it doesn't happen too many times.
You awaken from nightmares of flying and falling. You find yourself in this strange place. The only illumination, an eerie green glow. You've lost your weapons and the contents of your backpack somewhere during the journey. All you have are the clothes and armor on your back. This leaves you with 4 burning questions. Where are you? How did you get here? Who brought you here? And how in blazes can you get out of here? No, make that 5 burning questions. What city did your luggage end up in this time?
Narrator is voiced, yeah. Left to sea, no more tea time, yeah. No more Aziza. I like facts, yeah. Just, not too many facts right away. Let people guess first, okay? Increase speed a little bit, and we can save. A different save, because we have officially... wait. Oh, here we go. Officially started. Paladin time. Yeah, so about the text boxes, sometimes it's okay, and sometimes only half of them show up. So there's 2 things we can do. 1, we leave them like this, or there's an option, you can turn them off. But then I'd have to be 100% quiet during every talk, so you guys can hear it. I mean, it's up to you guys. So let's look around a little bit.
You are in a large cave, dimly lit by glowing lichen on the walls. Strange, irregular outcroppings of stone rose from the ground, looking like the skeleton of some enormous beast. Here and there, petrified human bodies seem to grow half in, half out of the floor and walls.
So what do we actually bring from Tarna? Not much. We have 1 coin. 1 coin. How many royals did we have? All gone. We have 1 single coin. And we still have our armor. Our armor from all the way back in Spielberg. And that's it as far as inventory goes. And we got all our spells. Open, detect, trigger, dazzle, zap, calm, flame, fetch, force bolt, levitate, reversal, and heal. And that is it really as far as stuff. Gimli joins us with amazing narrator skills. Yep. The narrator is... what's his name? Ron Davis Jr. I'm bad with names. But yes, the narrator is the voice of Gimli.
You search the desiccated body. The only still usable item is a dagger which you pick up. However, lying around the bones are some coins. 5 golden coins. Each have a crown stamped onto them. And 13 small copper coins, each stamped 1 kopeck.
Oh. New currency. In this game, we have crowns and kopecks instead of royals and, what was it, centimes? No, that was dinar. Royals and commons. Now we got crowns and kopecks. Alright, fine. But we have to build up our money from scratch, which is a shame, but oh well. And we got a little dagger. Let's check some more stuff around here.
A brief search reveals a piece of hard grey rock which you take, and some coins, 3 crowns and 13 kopecks.
And some more over here.
Find 30 assorted copper and gold coins on the body.
14 crowns, 51 kopecks. Alright, fine. What is this thing?
This is some kind of altar to the Dark One. The top is covered with sand. Torch holders flank the altar to provide light for nameless rites and unspeakable rituals.
Dark One. Do you guys remember at the end of the second game? The Dark One was already mentioned there. Right? Let's see.
The torch is firmly embedded in its holder.
What about this one?
It looks like a torch, but there doesn't appear to be any pitch or other flammable material on it.
Well, we can provide a flame. There we go, and this one too. Boom! Take a torch with me.
You take the torch.
Nice. Paladin time indeed. Let's go see what's up ahead.
You force the sphincter open with your dagger and pass through. You've made it into a large chamber. Stone valves, like the one you just passed through, apparently block 3 other passageways. There is a huge stone altar in the center of the room, and an exit to the south.
This game starts out cheerful, doesn't it? Oh, there's stuff here.
You gratefully retrieve the shield and battered sword from the dead warrior. You hope that they will serve you better than they did their last owner.
Neat, we got a sword. Rather battered and worn. Aw, oh, man, we lost our soul forge too? We lost... Remember, we had a nice flaming sword. We lost that too. And well, we lost the honor shield as well, because we kind of used it during the fight with the Demon King. But damn, we are gimps right now. What's this thing?
The rough stone altar is covered with dark stains as of blood long since dried to powder. You feel a creepy, uneasy sensation whenever you pass near it.
Cheerful place, huh? The automatic save is back, and this time it saves even more than the last game. Oh!
As you approach the exit, you are confronted by 2 flying creatures. They have bat wings and spider-like bodies.
I have to slow down the game a little bit.
In a bitter battle, you are better than the batters. You kick some butt, too.
I got poisoned, though. I have to load, because we don't have any poison pills anymore. So, hold on. And I also have to lower the speed a little bit. Because I can't even see the enemies during a fight. So let's go like this. Still too fast. Hold on.
As you approach the exit, you are confronted by two...
Yeah. Still too fast.
In a bitter battle, you
Yeah.
kick some butt too.
Kicked butt, but I got poisoned again. Normally not a problem, but like I said, we lost everything, so also our poison cure pills, so we have to get past this little encounter without getting poisoned, but I have to slow down. It's way too fast for in a battle. I should have tested this earlier, so let's lower this a little bit, I guess. So actually, the game itself runs too fast, so let's see. How about this? Let's save again. I'll get it right. It's still too fast, damn it. I can't even see the enemies. They're way too quick. Oh, this is annoying. Welp. I have to fix this, otherwise I can't fight.
Okay.
Damn it. Where's Salim? Probably still back in Tarna. Also poisoned, so we can't have that, so let's see. Maybe the detail is way too high. Not sure what's going on. God damn, what's going on? These enemies are way too fast. Can't even see them. Well, I won, but that's not how you're supposed to fight. So I have to look into this. If you give me a sec. This runs way too quick. The battle music changes. Every enemy has its own battle music. But I didn't really find something that would help me for the fights. I have to... Well, apart from this fight, we're not gonna fight much in the first video, I suspect. So I'm just gonna keep playing, and I will find a solution for this next stream, hopefully. Well, we didn't get poisoned, so we can keep going. Let's see what's up ahead. Oh yeah, I can increase speed again. Oop, increase speed again.
Something deadly lies in wait nearby.
Oh. That's interesting to know, so we can go up again. It's just the game itself runs too quick in DOSBox, so I have to probably change the cycles or something. Oh well. Let's go across, I suppose. Cross hand over hand. Like in Tarna.
You are so exhausted that everything you do hurts.
Yeah.
Better get some rest.
We will. We will.
You just barely made it across the pit.
Yeah, I already tried lowering it, but apparently I have to set it in the ini file. Because right now it's set to a percentage instead of what it supposedly is. Yeah, I'll try that later. But right now we are a little low on stamina, but we made it across, so let's continue.
You slip through the mouth of the cave, just in time to avoid being crushed by its closing jaws. As the cave mouth closes behind you, you feel a strange warning tingle. There is danger here, although its source is not immediately clear.
You are alive! Only one person has ever walked away from there before. Who are you? How did you get here? Oh, there are so many questions I want to ask you, but I have to get home quickly. It is so dangerous out at night in Mordavia. The town is due north of here. Be careful, there are many bad things wandering around. Good luck! Oh, by the way, my name is Katrina. I hope we meet again sometime. Farewell.
Yeah, I tried F12. I'll look into it later. We will not fight much in the first stream, so I'll be good. But yeah, we met our first character, Katrina. So apparently we are in a land called Mordavia. What is this thing?
This symbol looks like a six-armed starfish, or perhaps like the tentacles of an octopus. You sense a feeling of strange, chaotic power from it.
Strange, chaotic power? Take it with me!
The six-pointed symbol seems to pulse with energy and comes loose in your hand when you touch it. You have the feeling that you may need this sign, so you carefully store it in your pack.
Great, we got a Dark One sign. Something about this bronze symbol makes your skin crawl. It looks vaguely like a stylized octopus with only 6 tentacles. Isn't that just a squid? Meh. Kiss her? Nah, didn't get the option. She didn't even give you a sword. It's dangerous to go alone. No, we already have a sword. What is this?
The archway above the path is inscribed with 8 arcane symbols. You recognize 7 of them, from Arcania 101 no doubt, as the symbols of blood, bone, breath, essence, heart, the mouth, and the senses. The 8th is new to you. It looks a bit like a 6-tentacled starfish, or perhaps more like a squished squid. Something about the symbol fascinates and scares you at the same time.
This definitely looks like, you know, a xenomorph. At least, I get a bit of xenomorph vibes from this thing. And look, there's tentacles again. Let's keep going. Oh. A new place. Let's check some magic here, shall we?
You sense moderately powerful but latent magic waiting near the top of the squid stone. The bonsai bush also possesses magic.
Oh.
But it is of a gentler, more subtle nature.
Those two things are magical. Well, remember the first game? What do we do with magical stuff? Trigger! Boom!
The earth shakes as the standing stone rocks on its base, then falls over to form a bridge up to the upper ledge.
Now we can get across quite easily. Alright. Octopus 8 tentacles, squid has 10. Oh, okay. Cthulhu is watching you. Drak, you must have a lot of wipers from down here. Do you know how my homes look like? So let's get the bonsai bush too.
You can't reach the bonsai from
Oh.
here, and the ledge is too slippery for you to climb on it. Perhaps you can try something else.
Alright, we got our first little puzzle, guys. How do we get this seemingly magical bonsai bush? You guys can have a crack at it while I am going to look around a little bit.
The huge tree looks to be half wood, half stone. Twisted, sick-looking tree holds tenuously to the central island. The standing stone has fallen to form a sort of stone bridge up to the ledge. A narrow stream of viscous, gooey, grimy sludge oozes its way down the hillside.
Huh.
A delicately crafted bonsai bush looks totally out of place in a pool of dark, unhealthy-looking goo.
Alright. With magic... Well, we can try fetch it.
The bush seems to be stuck.
Oh.
It looks as though it is caught in the rocks.
Well, we can't fetch it. Any other ideas? By the way, what time is it in-game? Oh, it's dawn of the first day. Okay, fine. Let's check our stats. 29 points already. Low on stamina. We're gonna heal up soon. Probably poop. No. Still carrying the torch with us. 72 hours remain. Wrong game again. Oh, wait a minute. Remember the second game? The wind tunnel? We blew up some rocks there with force bolts.
That loosened up the rock pile somewhat. You didn't hit it with enough force to completely clear the pile.
Well, if you don't succeed, just try again. Boom, there we go.
You blast the rock pile with a force bolt.
And now we can probably grab it.
Your magical lasso encircles the bonsai bush and gently draws it out of the grimy goo. Carefully clean the plant and put it away.
Alright. We got a magical bonsai bush. That's a new one. Good evening, Ra. Wife is tempted with the English wife. Yeah. I know about that.
Your danger sense tingles. You sense deadly danger from the swamp. It might have something to do with the grasping, disembodied arms.
What arms? I don't see any arms. Oh, there's one. Yeah, Great Swamp. Let's not go there, shall we? And yeah, we learned the danger sense ability probably during the last cutscene of the previous game, but since there was no more normal gameplay after that, we did not actually get a message that we learned it. But Katrina said due north, so we're gonna go north, but if we get an encounter of a certain enemy, I have to load right away because they always poison, which I cannot heal right now. So we have to hopefully get there without the encounter of that one enemy. So, the exploration returns to its roots. The way we explored Tarna is gone. We are back to exploring just like in the first game, screen by screen, in a forest-like area. So hopefully no encounter. That would be bad. And then it's just one screen over here. Cool, no encounter. We made it. Ah. And now we're safe. So we can spend most of the video exploring the town and its odd citizens. Yeah, nice forest indeed. Oh, corn?
Tall shocks of corn have been harvested and wait here to be stored for the winter.
Well, I don't have any food with me. Can I have some corn? Oh.
You take an ear of the corn and put it away in your pack.
Nom.
You nibble some corn.
I mean, I have no rations. I have to eat something. I'll eat some corn kernels or something. Let's go in. Oh.
Beautiful, out-of-season flowers grow all around the stone monument. The curved staff has a very organic look to it. Its curves seem somehow feminine. You can feel a sense of magical power radiating all around it. Green grass surrounds the monument, heedless of the many feet which trample it daily.
Can I get some flowers?
You pick some flowers and put them away.
Alright. Paladin time. Right, let's go. Explore, explore, explore.
You! How did you get here? Why are you here? Few strangers come to Mordavia. I am the Burgomeister. It is my job to know everyone and everything that goes on here.
Hi.
The Burgomeister stares at you suspiciously.
Oh, come on.
You tell the Burgomeister about how you came here.
Do you expect me to believe such a story? That you could walk out of that cave alive? That the cave would be open? Tell me no more lies.
I'm telling the truth, dude. So what can you tell me about this town?
My name is Dmitri Ivanov. I am the Burgomeister of this town. Mordavia is a valley surrounded by mountains. There used to be a road which led from here, but heavy rains have created a swamp at the base of the mountain south of here. No wagons can get you in or out, nor can any person, except perhaps you. This is the town of Mordavia. There is an inn and a shop down the street where you can spend the night or get some supplies and be on your way. The sooner you leave, the better for all. There are many dangers in Mordavia, and we certainly do not need a stranger to stir up new troubles. The Hotel Mordavia has rooms and food. It is a safe place to spend the night. The shop does not carry much. We have been cut off from supplies for a while now. Still, you may at least restock your food rations before you continue with your travels.
I wonder what they eat here.
There are many strange and dangerous creatures that live in Mordavia. Trust nothing. The gates of this town are closed at sunset. Do not let yourself get caught outside after dark, for few can survive a Mordavian night or remain sane enough to speak of it.
Nice. I like this guy. Kinda.
Just leave Mordavia quickly. No good comes from outsiders, and we do not want you here.
Well, I didn't ask to come here. I was warped here by... Remember the last game? I was warped by some kind of dark magic, and then I ended up in that cave. And now they're treating me like a stranger and hate me just because I'm not native. Let's go inside after I save and check if he has more to say. Hi.
Are you just sightseeing or casing my place?
Well, tell about my adventures, yeah.
Never have I heard such wild stories before. I am supposed to believe that a Prince of Shapir stands before me? You do not look like anything other than a teller of tales to me.
If I still had something to show you... But I kinda lost my flaming sword of awesome, and yeah... I am still a prince though. Just look at my... I even lost my damn cape. You guys remember in the first 3 games I had a cape? It's gone
Don't
now.
have any rations.
Oh yeah.
Better get some food soon.
I know. We're gonna get that soon, but I want to talk to you about some other things. Oh, Adventurers Guild.
The old Adventurers Guild is at the north end of town. It has been abandoned for many years, since we have not had many adventurers who could cross the swamp. Seeing as you are supposed to be an adventurer, here, have a key to the guild door. Perhaps you can find something of use there.
Thanks, dude. Maybe you're not so bad after all. Townspeople?
Everyone in Mordavia minds his own business and does not go looking for trouble. You obviously do not fit in well here.
This guy is cheerful.
Stay out of trouble and other people's business, and you and I will get along with one another. Otherwise, you will get me angry. I'm sure you don't want to make me angry, do you?
You're not the Hulk, are you? That'd be scary. Well, we have to get some food, so let's go see the shop.
This general store is cheery and well lit, thanks to the warm hearth. The first things that you notice are the cats. They seem to be everywhere. Then you see the shopkeeper, sitting on her rocking chair as she knits. She's a very, well, sturdy-looking woman.
Nice way to put it.
So, you're the stranger in town. I've heard all about you already.
Hi.
Yeah, polite, aren't you? Manners are as manners do, as my husband used to say. We'll see. You can call me Olga. Mrs. Stovich is too formal after all. We don't welcome strangers here. They bring nothing but trouble. All the same, it's good to see a new face again.
Let's have a chat first. What do you got for sale, my good woman?
Let me see, what could you use? Well, besides my regular items like brooms and pens, I really don't have anything else for adventurers like yourself. Now, I do have some lovely sandwiches you can use for rations. And garlic, of course you'll need garlic. I've also got some oil you can use to keep the weapons and armor from rusting. And if you like sweets, I've got some yummy homemade candy. Although the garlic-flavored ones have all been purchased by now. I'll have to make some more. Oh, and a shopping bag to carry things in. I have a couple of those left.
Well, okay. What do we have?
What would you like to know about?
Sure, she's like the gossip lady. Werewolves?
Yeah, Bella's a good woman. She's the one who really runs the inn. Her husband just gives orders. Someday she'll give Yuri a piece of her mind, and good for her. The things she puts up with. Bella, she was a pretty woman not long ago. Was not called Bella for nothing. Losing her only child really aged her. What a tragedy. The castle north of town was abandoned for many years. Then, some strangers moved in 4 years ago. No one knows what goes on there now. But it won't be for the good, I'll tell you.
We have some interesting backstories here.
Werewolves are gypsies, no question about it. They change into wolves at night, eating anyone they can get. Nothing can kill a werewolf but silver or magic. So you be careful out in the woods at night, you hear me? The gypsy camp is not at all that far from here.
Gypsy camp, okay. Monastery.
That is a bad place, and you'd better have nothing to do with it. It is dangerous and should have been torn down long ago. Many a stranger never came back after asking questions about it, so don't let your curiosity be the death of you.
Shop.
Yeah, my husband and myself had run this shop for many, many years. My husband passed on now, but I keep it just the way he liked it. A well-run shop is a busy shop, he always used to say. Not very busy anymore, what with the swamp. But I try to keep it going the best I can. Mostly housewares, but a few items that might interest.
I'm sorry I'm not paying much attention during the talking, But I'll take my time to read chat now and then. Moldavia Mort. Cats everywhere, yup. Is she scary? She doesn't seem that scary. No talking cats, true. How is she knitting? What? Oh! You mean like the ends of the pins are at the top instead of down? And there's no fabric on there. What is she knitting? Oh, I forgot to... Hold on. I need to buy some food. What else can I get? Okay. Trail rations. Let's buy a few of these. Just to make sure I don't die of starvation. And this time you do buy them one at a time, instead of 5, like in the last 2 games. Okay. I don't really have a use for these. I guess garlic will help. And we'll leave the rest for now. So what is actually rations? These avocado... What? Avocado and garlic sandwiches are the strangest adventuring meals you've had. Still, they do last a long time and will keep you from starving to death. Or, of course, you may wish you'd have starved to death if you have to eat them too often. Avocado and garlic. Try mixing that in your head. Cats!
The cozy cat conveys a calmness most common in comfortable confine. This is the store counter.
No, the cat.
This is...
No, the cat.
The cozy cat conveys a calmness most common in comfortable confine.
Ha. Lol.
Goodbye. Or, as my dear departed Boris used to say, may the winds blow fair at your beck.
Alright. And save. At least we won't die of starvation anymore. What's the time? Oh, it's still early. Let's go and check out the inn. Ooh.
You've entered a small but nicely furnished country inn. Stairs lead up to the guest bedrooms. The floor is covered with sawdust and peanut shells. The barrel contains the few shells that manage to land in it. The innkeeper stares at you with an expression of fear and astonishment. It is several seconds before he speaks.
This is the Hotel Mordavia. Rooms here are 15 kopecks for room and board. Pay for 1 week in advance.
Wow.
Your room will be the first room at the top of the stairs. When you want food in the morning or evening, just sit down over there by the door.
Okay.
Pay the innkeeper.
You have to pay for a week?
Thank you for your payment.
Imagine going to a hotel you have to pay for a week. That is a steep price. But anyway, let's say hi. What is your name?
My name is Yuri Markarov. My wife's name is Bella. We are the owners of this inn.
Okay.
If you climb the stairs, your room is the first door on the right. The doors of the inn close before nightfall, so make sure you are always back before sunset.
So, wait, the town gates outside close at midnight or evening, but the indoor as well? That sucks. How would you go outside if you wanted to see someone in the evening, or, I don't know, go to some place for a game of poker, or what? You'd be stuck in the inn for the rest of the day and evening. Man.
Make certain you are back in town before dusk.
Yeah.
The gates of the town will close solidly. Keep out any dangers.
The gates and your front door as well. What the heck? Nothing new. Alright. Hey, there's 3 people over there. Let's go have a chat. Hi.
I am Hans. Pleasure's all yours. I'm a farmer of pumpkins and corn and a person of great importance here in lovely Mordavia.
Listen, I'm telling you, Igor's death must be avenged.
Error. Never mind.
Pleased to meet you. I'm
It'll be
Ivan,
fixed.
an elephant herder. Unfortunately, there are no more elephants in Mordavia, so business has kind of fallen off a tad.
Let's chat.
Guys, is it just me or is Mordavia a wonderful place?
Oh, are you kidding? It's the greatest. There's many places to go, things to see. Are you kidding?
Right. Let's not forget that scenic cemetery to the east of town.
Everyone here's nothing but grins. Real friendly.
Yeah, except we don't know you. We don't like strangers.
Or anyone else that's weird and doesn't belong.
Rumors. You talking to me? What rumors?
Oh, there are no rumors here.
Unless you count the rumor that the castle is owned by...
Horse patootie. There are no rumors in Mordavia to speak of.
Horse patootie? That's a new one for me.
The town of Mordavia is a quiet place.
Filled with friendly, joyful, stinky people.
Well, I'm not so sure about the friendly part. We tend to be very suspicious of strangers like you.
Okay.
Yeah, well, anyway, the town is filled with joyful and stinky people.
Yeah, happy, joyful, and stinky people.
Okay, good.
Well, I wouldn't call us particularly joyful. As a matter of fact, most of us are pretty glum.
Oh, very well, all right, then Mordavia is filled with people, you know, stinky ones.
Yeah, many stinky people.
Fine.
Well, I wouldn't exactly call it many. There actually aren't very many of us around.
So...
Oh, forget it. Well, at least he stinks.
So, basically, there's like 4 stinky people in town. That's great. You could have said that earlier, you know. Also, hi, Antropophagus. Good evening. Yeah, voice acting. Get used to it. There's plenty. I guess we're done here for now. Wait, what time is it? Could we get something to eat? I guess we can. Nom nom.
It's sausage and peppers fried with garlic.
Not bad. Thanks. Do I...
You pick at your plate in search of any leftover garlic.
Oh, pff. Well, sausage with pepper and garlic is not bad, I guess, as breakfast. Alright. Moving on. What's over here? Oh.
As you enter the northern part of the town, you hear the sound of a chisel chipping away at a stone block. A man is carving gravestones at one end of the street. Your attention quickly moves from the stone carver to the ominous Gothic building in the center of the street. There is definitely something not right about this structure. A sense of great danger and hunger comes from near the door of the massive stone building.
Looks kinda ominous, actually. Let's take a look.
It is a thoroughly uninteresting wall. Sort of a wallflower.
This game has a ton of humor if you just click on random things, which I will do now and then.
This is a bas-relief of a strange creature. It looks like an octopus with only 6 tentacles. You have a creepy feeling as if it is looking right back at you.
Ah, nice. I see you. Bum bum bum. It's a lot of garlic. Yeah, they like garlic here. Let's go chat with this guy. How you do, sir? Greet.
The headstone carver stares at you and then goes back to work.
Oh, come on. I'm trying to be polite here.
You introduce yourself to the gravedigger.
Me, Igor.
Hi. What's your deal, Igor?
Building was Adventurers Guild. No adventurers, no guild. Town Mordavia, this north part of town. Oh, this day job. Also work graveyard shift. Little graveyard humor there.
Okay, this guy is the first one in the game that gives puns, but there are plenty.
Igor dig graves in cemetery. Igor put dead person in grave. Igor cover dead person with dirt. Igor put headstone on grave. Oh, plenty job security around here. Business is piling up. Little graveyard humor there. Yeah.
Piling up. Wow, that looks stoned as hell. Rumors.
Oh, Igor not hear rumors. Igor not no stranger in town. Igor not no doctor make strange things in lab. Igor not no funny man in inn not funny. Igor not know many things. Igor not hear many things.
Oh. Well, okay.
Bad building. No go there. Bad, bad, bad.
Well, thank you for the info nonetheless. So I guess this is the Adventurers Guild then? It's kinda... well, looks kind of broken.
There is a small, grimy window set high in the wall.
Well, I mean...
This weather-beaten, boarded-up door once sported a painted sign, but you can no longer read it.
well, we got a key, so we may as well just check it out.
You unlock the door, using the key the Burgomaster gave you.
The Adventurers Guild. Okay. Well, look at that. Here's our moose again. He returns for the 4th time in a row.
It's a rare example of the deadly Mordavian moose, distinguishable by its long, fang-like canines. Someone has strung garlic around its neck, probably in hopes that it will stay on the wall.
Long canines? What? Long dogs? Or do they mean teeth? Let's check out some things in the bookcase.
There are a number of books on the shelf,
Oh.
including Hero Magazine's Golden Guild Guide to Mordavia, Flora, Fauna, and Folklore.
Let's check. Take a book?
Hey, this isn't a lending library.
Sorry. Move the bookshelf, of course.
Nice try. But the bookshelf won't budge.
Ah.
If there's a secret passage around here, it's hidden a different way.
Let's read some books.
Which book do you want to read?
Because as we know, when we start a new Quest for Glory game, we first need information. There's a lot of things here. Check out the Hero Magazine. We're not gonna read all of them. Let's try the Hero Magazine first.
As you scan through Hero, the Journal of General Job Adjusting, you find quite a bit of information that might be useful here.
Okay.
There are a series of articles about the land of Moldavia. The town originally grew up around Castle Borgov. The Borgovs were the boyars, or local noblemen, assigned the role of guarding the area from invaders. The chapter on fauna describes a number of interesting creatures. The Necrotor is a vicious carnivore with big, sharp teeth. Some of the other monsters sound even more horrific.
Great.
In the forest lives the Lishi, a creature known for playing practical jokes on travelers and playing riddle games, but which can also be helpful to those it likes. You learn about the Rosalka, the spirit of a murdered unmarried woman. Such spirits are said to inhabit lakes and rivers. They try to avenge themselves by drowning any man foolish enough to approach them.
Nice.
You could really learn a lot by reading this magazine thoroughly, instead of just browsing through it. Isn't it nice that we included a complete copy in your game box?
Yes. I still have that. Brochure.
The book turns out to be an advertising brochure.
Oh.
It says, I, Dr. Cranium, predict that someday one of my descendants will become the subject of a major computer game. The Castle of Dr. Brain from Sierra Online. Jeez, how cheesy can you get?
Fun fact that the Dr. Brain series is actually, I think, 3 or 4 games, which are basically edutainment games with puzzles and math problems. It's not a bad game, but it's fun. I've played a few of them in the past. They're not really stream worthy though. Creative casting.
The book is all about using spells in unusual and creative ways, such as calming a fire, using alternate flame and frost spells to make something brittle and break, and so on. You pick up a number of useful tips which will improve your spellcasting.
We don't have a frost spell, though, and we knew about calming a fire already, if you remember the second game. One of the trials required us to calm the fire, then close the door and kick it over. Fourth wall is a meme. Talk Fu? Talk Fu.
This book teaches the ancient oriental art of Talk Fu. How to overcome opponents by attacking them with the unpronounceable names of martial arts forms and confusing them with fortune cookie wisdom.
What?
You get lost somewhere between karate and kokusuru.
What? Unpronounceable names of martial arts and fortune cookie wisdom. That sounds nice. Also, essential exercise.
This book teaches you how to use the stair stepper to build strong leg muscles and talks about the importance of whole body development. It says to build up your strength gradually by adding weights to the baskets.
Okay. Well, right now we are kind of tired, so we will not really use that today. We have to rest soon-ish. But okay, that was useful information. We probably gained some intelligence from this. Yep. Also a bit of magic. Cool. And strength. How do you gain strength from reading a book? Let's see, what is this?
This desk holds the adventurer's logbook, a quill pen, and an inkwell.
Well then. Open drawer?
That would be a lot easier if the desk had a drawer.
Come on, game. Don't give me the option then. I love and hate this game sometimes. Sign logbook.
You sign your name into the adventurer's logbook with a flourish. It's almost become a habit by now.
Well, yeah, we've done it 3 times before. Let's read the logbook.
You read in the adventurer's log about some of the exploits of past adventurers in Mordavia. Prominent among them is the story of Piotr and the Dark One's cult.
Oh, a cult.
Near the end of the book, Piotr tells how he led the armies against the Chernovi cult outside the Dark One's cave. The fighters were trained soldiers, but the cult members fought like madmen. Suddenly the cult members changed their forms and became grotesque monsters. Many of the soldiers panicked and ran. The battle was nearly lost. Then Piotr heard the voice of Irana. By all my will, I banish you too. The voice was cut off. The cult members screamed and ran. Piotr entered the cave and searched for some sign of life. All he could find were the grotesque remains of cult members. The only sign of Irana was her magical staff lying on the ground.
Oh.
Piotr picked it up and left the cave, knowing that Irana was beyond his help. Piotr then tells how he brought the staff back to town and placed it in the town square.
That's her
A garden
staff.
of flowers instantly sprang up around it. Near the end of the book, Piotr tells that he was going to seek out the rituals of the Dark One and destroy them. There are no later entries.
Looks like he didn't succeed then. So that's Irana's staff in the garden in the town. Remember Irana? We slept in a garden made by her in the very first game, and she was mentioned in the third game. But this is the third time we actually hear about her. Sword.
The finely crafted sword rests within this case, but there doesn't seem to be a door or any way to open the case. A plaque reads, "Break glass in emergency."
Break it, dude.
You break open the front of the case. Avoiding the broken glass, you pull out the sword. It looks like a fine quality weapon.
Yeah, because we need a better sword, dang it. Fine sword. There we go. A high quality, well balanced sword from the urgent case section. Because we're not gonna fight with a dang rusty blade, we now have at least a decent weapon. Cool. Oh. Rope and grapple?
You pick up the rope and grapnel set and tie it onto your pack.
Nice, nice. That is pretty much it for now. We will train our leg muscles some more once we actually have some stamina. So let's go out. Check some more of the town. We could go inside the monastery, but I'd rather save that for later. Let's save the more interesting things for later. We still have some stuff to do. The books are heavy. Maybe. Honorless for stealing? We didn't steal. It was an emergency. Us awesome heroes need awesome weaponry. So let's go check over here. Hello, old man. What's up? Greet.
You greet the old man.
Good day. Have you seen my honor?
No, I haven't. What's your name?
I am Nikolai. Have you seen my honor?
No, I'm sorry.
Honor. Have you seen my honor?
No.
I am looking for honor. Have you seen honor?
I can't tell if he's confused or deaf. But, no, sir, I'm sorry. We have not seen Anna.
You tell the old man goodbye.
If you see honor, tell her I am looking for her.
Well, he's not deaf. He heard that I was asking for his name, so... Well... More information. Now, what's this? Hey, look at this house. You guys know about the phenomenon called... What's it called? Is it called... what's it called? The phenomenon that you see a face in everything. I have that right now. 'Cause eyes, nose, mustache, mouth, nose hair, I guess. Pareidolia, yeah.
The windows stare back at you like eyes in the living wall. Well, they don't really. It's just a simile, you know. It looks like a gigantic stone nose. Who knows what it really means?
Come on, it's an old one.
The door lintel looks almost like a moustache. The rope is attached to a series of bells hanging under the overhang. Or was that over the underhang? Or maybe around the... No, never mind.
And then the door?
Okay, let's get this straight. If the windows are eyes, and there's a nose and a moustache above the door, then the door must be a mouth. Dope. A set of brightly colored pull ropes hangs down in front of the door. Or maybe they're just stray moustache hairs.
Let's go inside. Oh. Da-dee. What? Da-dee-da-dee-da? Do I have to... Da-dee-da-dee-da? Ah, I did a thing. What is this place?
You are in a totally weird place. This hallway gives you a strange feeling of Vujade. The sense that you've never been anywhere like here before, but maybe will someday.
Oh my gosh, I have Vujade all the time. Don't you guys? Let's check this painting.
It's a truly impressive, original, multimedia work created out of whitewash and sawdust.
What?
The bust's eyes seem to follow you as you walk through the hallway.
I'm not walking though. What is this thing?
This strange device is labeled Transcendental Receiving Animal Processor. I wonder if that stands for something. Be careful, it might be a trap.
Transcendental Receiving Animal Processor. What the heck? Check out this door. I mean, safe. I don't know. I don't trust this game anymore. Knock?
How interesting. It sounded as though someone knocked on the other side of the door as well, several times.
Open. Yike! What? Oh.
Oh no, you've been Antwerped. Fortunately, these are just baby Antwerps, so the attack wasn't fatal.
Oh. Antwerps, that's been a while. In the first game there was a large Antwerp, so oh, it's bouncing around. You guys see that? Like a little blue guy going around the room. How do I catch it? Well, with a trap, I guess. Let's see. Welcome to the Transcendental Receiving Animal Processor. You can analyze the creature you wish to capture and then apply the proper bait. If the animal is in the immediate vicinity, the trap will catch it for you. Oh, how convenient. If the animal is not in the area, you'll just have to catch it out yourself, but at least you know what to feed it to. Okay. Oh, I love this. You can have so many dumb answers. So let's have some fun with this, shall we? So you want to identify an animal, right? No. Uh-huh. Too dangerous for you, eh? In your case, probably is. Alright, fine. Yeah, identify an animal. Is it bigger than a bread box? Let's have some fun with chats, shall we? Is it bigger than a bread box? Yes or no? Vote away. Yes, yes, yes. It is bigger than a bread box. Right. What's a bread box? Okay, yes. Bigger? No. Is it smaller than an ant? Perhaps. It's not smaller than an ant. Alright. Is it black and white and red all over? No, yes, no. You can have so many dumb answers with this thing. It's amazing. It's one of the few, well, funny things in this game has. A lot of funny things. So I got 2 no's and 1 yes for this. So we're gonna go with no. Is it black and white and red all over? No. Is it yellow? And does it weigh 500 pounds, have wings, and an attitude? Good evening, Malzahar. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. Then it's a 500-pound canary. See here. Kitty, kitty. That was wrong. Okay. Identify animal, yes. Bigger than a bread box? No. Smaller than an ant? No. Is it black and white and red all over? No. Is it yellow? No. Is it gray and wrinkled and lives in a tree? No, yes, yes. Gray and wrinkled and lives in a tree. We got 4 yeses. Your elephant is What? Your elephant is psychologically challenged. Pretend you're a peanut. What? Okay, fine. Identify, yes. Bigger, no. Smaller than an ant, no. Black and white, no. Yellow, no. Gray, no. Alright. Is it gray? Wrinkled, wears a hat, and says, "Only you can prevent savannah fires"? That one sounds familiar. Oh gosh. We got all of yes. That's Smokey the Elephant. Leave a fire burning and he'll come. Remember from the third game? From Tarna, last game? We actually had this guy. But it's nice to have a reference. But that's not the right answer. So, one animal, yes. Bigger than, no. Smaller than ant, no. Black and white rover, no. Yellow, no. Gray, no. Savannah fire, no. Does it bounce? Yes, no, yes, no. I have 2 yes and 2 no. And another no. So, no. Does it dribble? Maybe, instead. No, no, no. We got 3, 4 no's. Okay, does it dribble? No. Phew! At least it's not an elephant with an overbite. I get the feeling they like elephants in this game. So, okay. Identify animal, yes. Bigger, no. Smaller, no. No, 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 no. Does it bounce? No. So does it dribble? Yes. Ah! That would be Kareem Abdul Elephant. Put a peanut in the basket for him. Goddamn elephants. Okay, fine. And yes. Bigger? No. Smaller? No. Black, yellow, gray, gray. Does it bounce? Yes. You want an elephant on a pogo stick, no doubt. Yes or no? Two yes, 1 no. 2 yes, 2 no. Another no. So no. Is it blue, avocado shaped, and sings Waltzing Matilda? This is the most complicated way to identify an animal. But I love it. It's so funny. Yeah, what? Exactly the reaction I was looking for. Thanks, Nico. Yes, yes! Oh, can't be an Antwerp then. They can't sing a note. God damn. Alright. Animal, yes. Bigger, smaller, black, yellow, gray, gray, bounce, yes. You want no? Is it blue, avocado shaped, and sings? No! Must be in Antwerp you want. I only threw in Waltzing Matilda to make it tougher. Feed it avocado. That took a while, but wasn't it funny? I think it was funny. But the funny thing is, there's actually a second creature you can identify in this thing. Do you wish to identify another animal? And yes, you have to do this once more. So once more, guys, once more. Let's go for round 2. Do you wish to identify another animal? Yes or no? Obviously yes, but let's try no first. Can't handle more than one, I see. It's a good thing you know your limits. Well, okay, yes, fine. Okay, let's go. Does it have legs? Does the animal have legs? Yes, no, no, yes. One more vote. You guys like this? This trap thing? I like it. 3 yes. It has legs. Cool. Does it have more than 1 leg? Made me laugh a few times. Nice, nice. Had no, no, yes, no. Doesn't have more than one leg? What? That's probably a banana slug and a pogo stick. Try this again. But forget the pogo stick next time. Alright, fine. Identify another animal. Yes. Has legs? Yes. More than one leg? Yes. Does it have more than 2 legs? Yeah, they like their pogo sticks and they like their elephants too. But imagine a banana slug. Yes, that's a thing. A banana slug on a pogo stick. Does it have more than 2 legs? No, no. You guys want to see all the answers, don't you? No, no, no. Do you like hot... Ooh, personal question. Do you like hot fudge sundaes? Everyone speak for themselves. Do you like hot fudge sundaes? Well, that's... probably not. Yes, 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 yes. We got 4 yes. Then I suggest you put a hot fudge sundae in the receptacle, start eating it, and push the activate button. That is how we would capture ourselves? Nice. Alright, fine, Mr. Machine, let's go. Does it have more than 2 legs? Yes. Does it have more than 3 legs? Most creatures have more than 3 legs. Or none. But, I mean, I don't know a creature that has 3 legs. Some have 2, some have 4, 6, 8. Or like a bazillion, like a centipede. Or none, like a... well, fish. Has fins, not feet. Or legs. Hot fudge sundae is an ice cream with warm chocolate. Nice. No, yes, no, no. No. We got a lot of no. More than 3 legs, no. 3 legs? That's a monkey on a pogo stick! Trap it with bubblegum. The goddamn pogo stick again. Okay, fine. Legs, yes. More than 1, yes. More than 2, yes. More than 3, yes. Does it have more than 4 legs, then? The things they can come up with. No. Yes. 3 no. 1 yes. Well, no wins again. More than 4 legs? No. Then... is it an animal which has 4 legs and flies? Now we get interesting stuff here. I don't know actually a creature that has 4 legs and flies. Well, Pegasus, I guess. Yes, 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 yes. Alright. A horse has 4 legs and flies. Use a fly swatter to get rid of your flies, then pay your way with hay. What? A horse has 4 legs and fly. Ah! This game has 4 legs and flies. Not that kind of fly. Use a fly swatter to get rid of the flies, then pay your way with hay. Ah, fine. Yes, more than 1, 2, 3, more than 4 legs. This is getting tricky. Does your animal have more than 5 legs? Griffin, Manticore, Dragon. Oh yeah. Well, I mean in real life creatures, but I guess in a fantasy world then a lot of things have more than 4 legs and fly, of course. Sorry, Chris. Does your animal have more than 5 legs? 1 yes, 1 no. 2 no. 2 yes, 2 no. 1 or 2 more votes. We got another yes. Does it have more than 5 legs? Yes. Does it have exactly 6 legs? Oh, don't worry, Sky. Some people are just a little later with responding than others, so give them time. Does it have exactly 6 legs? Yes. Yes. Yes? No. Alright. It has 6 legs. Does it look like a cross between an octopus and a squid? Only with fewer tentacles. Lag is a Twitch thing, yeah. I give people enough time to respond, usually. Don't worry, Ra. Yes, yes, no, yes. Question mark. No, gross. 3 yes, 2 no. We're gonna go with yes then. Well, hexapods mostly eat heroes. Sounds like a good idea to you? Eating heroes, yes or no? Oh, you guys are mean. Every one of you say, fine, you know it's the wrong answer, but fine. Great, just step over here into the receptacle then. No. Alright, we're gonna solve this then. Have legs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 legs. Does it look? Yes. Sounds like a good idea to you? No. I was wondering. Well, in a pinch, a clove of garlic will do. It took us like 15 minutes, but now we know that hexapods, that thing above the wall in the monastery, likes garlic. Ah, good. Alright, let's resume our quest. We can capture this baby Antwerp now, and we have some avocado on our sandwich right here.
You bait the trap with avocado from your sandwich. Avocado was never high on your list of favorite foods anyway.
I kinda like it.
The trap starts working.
Who of you like avocado here? It's not that bad, right?
You've caught an Antwerp. It's simply amazing.
Neato. We caught an Antwerp. Now what do we do with it? Can I take it?
The Antwerp has a soft, delicate fur over a basically rubbery base.
Huh. Do we have it? No. Good in sushi? Okay, let's check out this door. Knock.
There is no response to your knock.
Oh.
This is the Antwerp maze. Antwerps are naturally bouncy, so all you have to do is continually rotate the maze until the baby Antwerp bounces over to the key, then out through the exit.
I think I have to lower the speed for this. Oh, it's not too bad. But I need to lower the speed a little bit because this is hard to do otherwise.
This is...
Yeah. Okay, you know one of those wooden mazes with a ball and you have to rotate it until the ball falls into the hole? That's what this is. So we have to guide the baby Antwerp to the key. So that means, starting from the key, we would need to go this way? I guess. Okay, so counterclockwise would be like that. So... oh, wait. Timing. There we go. Oh, oops. Go back, please. And now, gotta be careful here. Don't go into that hole. Okay, good. I remember, yeah. I had one of those with multiple balls. Got one ball and tried to get another, and the first one flew back out. Yeah. Those are tricky to do, but they're fun. Like a Rubik's Cube, that thing can take ages to solve. And then you see like a record that someone solves it in like a few seconds. It's crazy. Okay, we're almost there. This is not too bad. Now just bounce around. Woo! And now we need to go to... oops. To the exit. And there we go!
Congratulations. You've used the baby Antwerp to get Dr. Cranium's laboratory key from the maze. You add the key to your keyring.
Neato! Now we can increase the speed again to a reasonable level and save. We can now enter the laboratory of Dr. Cranium. Or not. Another puzzle. What's this? Looks like a sliding puzzle, but there's no empty square. Is it? Oh. Oh, it's like, okay. It makes a picture. Like a keyhole, I think? Yeah. I saw a video of someone juggling 3 Rubik's Cubes, solving them, and yeah, that was nuts. I've seen that too, I think. Okay. Wait. Oh, okay. I need some place here. It's not too bad. Oh, the keys don't... Oh, wait, they're not... It's not done yet, it seems. Oh, okay. This one? I'm not sure if that's correct. Wait. That's not... Wait. Something's not right here. What's not right here? Well, this is, but... Is this supposed to go here? Oh, okay. This one's supposed to go here, I think. Is that it? Oh, okay.
Great! You've managed to find Dr. Cranium's keyhole and open the door. You pass through
3
into Dr.
puzzles
Cranium's
later,
private
mind
laboratory.
you. Let's see.
Quickly, Igor, the fluid. I must have the fluid. Oh, excuse me. I thought it was Igor coming in to assist me. He helps out in the lab sometimes. Now then, what can I do for you?
Hi.
You say hello to the scientist.
Welcome to my laboratory. You must have more than the usual intelligence and perseverance to have made it in here.
Yeah, 3 puzzles.
You introduce yourself to Dr. Cranium and tell him a little about your adventures.
I should be most interested to hear about your travels and your scientific discoveries along the way. Unfortunately, I have very little time for that right now. Perhaps we can discuss your adventures when you next return.
What can we talk about? Well, your name, of course.
My name is Dr. Cranium. I am Moldavia's chief scientist and a certified genius. Some call me mad, but I much prefer Dr. Cranium.
That's not a name. It's a title, I guess. Science.
Ah, yes, science. I'm glad you asked. Science is the process of systematically increasing our knowledge of the world through observation and experiment. Unfortunately, some of the townspeople here seem to have no concept of the wonders of science. Some of them even claim my little inventions are magical. Such poppycock. There's no such thing as magic. Still, the townspeople insisted that I should be able to use my magic to cure wounds and sickness. I told them that I am a scientist, not a doctor, but they wouldn't listen. I had little choice but to concoct some simple elixirs. They were childishly pleased. Science is really so simple once you understand it.
There's no such thing as science, he says. Baba Yaga in the first game, Adavis, Elementals, Aziza, Jinns in the second game, Demons in the third game. No such thing as magic, he says. I'm sorry, but I call bogus. Let's, what do you have?
If you want to improve your stamina, then you should make sure you eat a healthy diet from all the different food groups and get plenty of aerobic exercise. That is science.
All the different food groups. So that's like bread, fish, meat, vegetables, cheese, candy, or sugars, water. I think that's it. How many food groups are there today? 5, 6? I think it's 6. Healing.
Oh, you must mean my patented healing drink. You may have my last one. Unfortunately, I have forgotten the formula for its main ingredient.
Oh.
If you can help me remember it, I will be able to make some more healing drinks, although the work is very time-consuming.
Ah, this is so cool. I've been waiting for this. Remember that book that was mentioned? I'll show you. Look. Can I? Not sure if you can see it, but on the left here's a whole table of all the things he may ask for. And that's how you solve these puzzles. Or use internet, but back then there was no internet, so you had to buy the game to know how to get these potions. So Desertix is... let's see... Earth. Fire. Earth. Fire and water.
Thank you! With that information, I'm sure I shall be able to create some sensational scientific solutions.
Poison cure.
Oh, you must mean my new universal poison antidote. You may have this one, but I will need some help with the formula to make more. Also, I am afraid I only have time to make one each day.
Only one each day? Noxipew. Noxipew. Air, fire. Oops. Wait. Air. Fire. Earth, air, earth. Of course you can brute force these, but there's 5 symbols and 5 slots. So from what I believe, there are exactly 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5 combinations for this whole thing.
Thank you! With that information, I'm sure I shall be able to create some sensational scientific solutions.
I'm trying to see if there are like funny things in these, but I don't see anything. Like Alkazots, Betazane, Chronomeal, Desertix, Elkhorn, Fleeknitz, Gargoyle. Okay, that one is funny. Hintline, Icky Yuck Goop, Jolene, Kikatui, Laxabiff, Maxicalish, Nokipew, Ossipie, Penticle, Quickscoat, Romburn, Something, Tumlin, Ultimo, Foltoffen, Wambo, Xasperil, Yammer, and Zotsbrew. Empty flasks.
You ask Dr. Cranium if he can spare an empty flask for specimen collection.
Of course! I am always delighted to assist scientific research of any kind, and I have plenty of flasks. You may have this one.
Thank you.
Experiments are the meat and drink of science. First, you must come up with a hypothesis based on your understanding of the scientific elements. Then perform an experiment to test the hypothesis. Afterwards, you have a pizza.
Hey, my kind of scientist. So I'm gonna make a very dumb hypothesis, test it like 5 times, and eat a pizza. Sure, sounds good to me.
Earth is for solidity and stability. Air gives freedom and movement. Fire provides power and energy. Water, fluidity, and life. Pizza, of course, is the most important element of all. Pizza represents the essence of well-roundedness and regaining strength.
Ah.
Most importantly, you can have it delivered in under half an hour in most areas.
The well-roundedness and gaining back strength. Okay. The names are awesome, yeah. Oh, dairy, fruit, veg, grain, protein, fats, and water. Okay. The names are awesome, I know.
A hypothesis is a scientific guess. One predicts the result of an operation, performs an experiment to test the prediction, then has a pizza to celebrate the result. It is very important to stay flexible, however. Sometimes the experiment may give a different result than predicted by the hypothesis.
Oh.
Since real scientists don't like to make mistakes, we always write the hypothesis in pencil.
Dude! This game, I love it. It's so silly sometimes. I mean, I haven't even gone to the real fighting and the actual, well, body of the game. We're really exploring just still. But imagine having a pizza after every experiment. Nice. And also a little worrisome.
Pizza is a crucial ingredient in many scientific formulae. There is a nearly infinite variation in its effects, depending on whether one starts with pepperoni, mushrooms, artichokes, or plain cheese. One should always order extra pizza in case the experiment requires additional materials. Besides, science is hungry work.
In a way, making pizza is science. The balance of the ingredients gives a different flavor to the pizza. So the hypothesis is, I will make a spicy pizza, and then I will add no peppers, and eat a pizza because my experiment is done. The pizza wasn't spicy enough. I'll make another pizza and then add some peppers, and now it is spicy, so I'll eat a pizza to celebrate. And that's how it works. Magic.
There is, of course, no such thing as magic. There is only science. Still, you would be amazed at how gullible some people are. Just the other day, someone gave me this scroll saying it was a magical spell. Can you believe that? It is purest poppycock. Nothing on here makes any sense whatsoever. Here, you may have this as a reminder that magic is a figment of fevered imagination. Only science is real.
Obviously, Dr. Cranium needs to take a correspondence course from the famous wizard school. As you read the scroll, you find that you have learned the incantations and gestures with which to cast a glide spell.
Glide?
Then the scroll vanishes.
Okay.
There, you see, it was not even a very good piece of parchment. Fell right apart.
Glide. Alright.
Igor is the gravedigger and tombstone carver. Business has been slow lately, perhaps because there are very few people left in town. So Igor sometimes comes in to help me with my work.
I want to know about the cemetery.
The cemetery is outside of town to the east. It has proven a fruitful source of materials for my experiments. There are also some interesting and cryptic puzzles to be solved there.
Dude. Look at him. Cryptic puzzles. The fluid?
Essential etheric fluid is an important ingredient in my formula for reanimating dead bodies. It contains the essence of the element of water, the most important ingredient in life science.
The water elemental was not really science? I should take this guy to Shapir. Laboratory.
This laboratory is where I perform some of my most important research. Lately, I have been trying to bring life back to a dead body, and to brew the perfect cup of tea.
Tea! Give me tea, I like tea!
Reanimating the dead is just another day's work in the life of a scientist. Even science cannot bring a person back right the way they were, but one can use scientific principles to restore the semblance of life and energy to formerly dead flesh.
The perfect tea?
The one alchemical combination that I have thus far been unable to fully analyze is that of a good cup of tea. I'm sure there must be a way to duplicate the effects of nature, but the results have not been promising so far. Perhaps you would like a cup of spearmint and beefsteak tea? I thought not. This is even harder than rehydration solution and reviving dead tissue.
Mint and beef? Ew! Ugh! I mean, I like mint tea, but mint and beef? That sounds bad. You should talk to Aziza about tea.
Research is the heart and soul of science. Without constant experimentation to prove or disprove one's hypotheses, the scientist is left trying to solve the world's problems by guesswork. That is hardly the most efficient way to achieve results.
Okay.
I try to maintain a modest selection of useful experimental equipment in my simple laboratory. Unfortunately, it has become very difficult to obtain the most modern scientific accessories since the road out of the valley became closed by the swamp.
Oh, I can't leave? Wait. The Burgomeister asked me to leave, but the road is closed off by the swamp. I can't leave, sir. So can I stay for a while, even though everyone hates me? Well, this guy seems okay. He doesn't hate me. He kinda looks into my soul, though. What else? Mad scientist. Are you one?
Mad? Mad? They all call me mad, but what do they know of madness? I am not mad. A bit perturbed about the world situation and how I get so little respect, perhaps, but certainly not mad.
Okay, okay, you keep it cool, sir. Thank you for the potions and the empty flask. And the spell.
It's too dangerous to use magic in town during the day.
Oh, I would just want to check, but okay. Did I get something? Yeah, intelligence, of course. And score, 82. What is he going to say about talking cats? Well, is a talking cat science or magic? Let's discuss that in the chat. Is a talking cat science or magic? Also, beef tea is broth with mint. Yuck. Yeah, I agree.
You say goodbye to Dr. Cranium.
Please be careful not to break the beakers or crack the flasks on your way out. Come back and visit again. Oh, and if you see Igor, please tell him I still need the fluid.
Well, okay. I think we have seen most of the town. That took like 90 minutes. So I guess we could explore outside a little bit. I'm a little worried though. I'm gonna try lower the cycles a little bit, see if that helps. Because the fights were ridiculous, so let me save and try a few things just with this. So go to 70% cycles. Don't see any changes, but hypothesize that the cat talks, have a conversation with the cat, and share pizza. Huh. I need to rest a little bit. Wait, what's the time actually? Oh, it's midday. Well, I can... do I want to rest? I don't... Like all Quest for Glory games, you don't want to explore at night so soon. So let's not rest for now, but if I get to I can rest 1 hour. Okay, fine. 1 hour.
After some rest, you feel better.
And then it's almost... Well, okay, yeah, we can still go outside now. I can do one fight. We don't want to go too far. The cat's to meow at you, technically talking to you, then it's talking... Oh, yeah. Define talking. Listen. A new adventure awaits! Alright, so... You guys can decide. So let's see. The town is to the north. So we can go to the west, to the south, or to the east. You guys decide. I'm gonna read-chat for a little bit. I mean, while it's on pause, otherwise I'll waste time. Okay. Should we specify the cats we're talking about are anthropomorphic? Just regular cats, I guess. Oh! Is it a new person in chat? Good evening, Komamaru. Wait, Komamura79. I hear there are women that have studied hypotheses for years leading to their insanity. Ha! Good evening. Welcome. Welcome to the chat. Cats don't meow at each other, actually, besides when they fight, but screaming cats have up meowing or let humans know they want something. Oh, okay. Go east and south. I'd like one more vote, at least, before I decide where to go. I guess I'll pick up some rocks.
You grab a handful of rocks.
In case I need them. How much can I carry? You're currently carrying 3,000. Oh, we can carry a lot. Fine. Alright. South. That's to the direction of the swamp again. But okay. Let's go south and explore a little bit. Hopefully the battles are better. I may have to change the DOS file. Go southeast a little bit, I guess. We'll just get a little bit exploring of the area. There aren't many creatures at night in this game. I mean, in the daytime, not many creatures. The nighttime has a lot of interesting creatures, but daytime has not much. Oh, go. Nothing so far.
There's something strange about this bush. Maybe it's the eyes. Oh, forget it. It's probably just an ordinary, everyday bush with blood-red berries and tentacle-like branches.
What? Oh! This bush is suspicious.
There's something...
Yeah, okay. Tentacle-like branches? Is it magical?
You sense no magic in this area.
Okay, it's not magical then. So it's science. I should also charge my weapon, I guess.
Your weapon is now magically charged.
New to this game are now actually some status icons up here you can see. Throw some garlic onto it. It's not a vampire bush. I mean...
Nothing happens.
Nope, you fail, sir. Good day. At least we'll explore. We'll come back later. We know there's a bush here. Oh, hello. Ah, shit. Okay, this guy shoots out quickly. Yeah. Whoa. Ah. Can cast magic at least. That's nice. So we can finally cast magic in a fight wearing a shield. Oh, it's dead.
You've whopped the wyvern. It now lies still like many of its victims before. The wyvern has no place to carry treasure. This is one reason why dragon hunting is far more popular.
There's one small disadvantage of playing the DOS version of this game. There's actually two versions. There's a DOS version and a Windows version. The DOS version has no sound effects during a fight, but if you want to play the Windows version, that's gonna suck. It was designed for XP or even lower. And if I want to get it running properly, I would have to install a virtual machine and run it in there. It's a lot of effort for just one game. So I decided to go with the DOS version. So there's no sound effects during the fights, but everything else works, so... Kinda sucks, but... It's a small trade-off. There's nothing here, it's a dead end. Alright, what's over here then? I'll lower the cycles a bit more, see if that helps. It's still too quick in the fight. Oh!
You have come to a beautiful garden deep within the forest. A stream flows gently in a loop around the central island. Feelings of peace and harmony permeate the area.
This reminds me a little bit of the first garden of the first game.
bridge connects the pathway to the central island. It's an ornate oriental lantern. A waterfall tinkles gently down the rocky slope. The stream is wider and slower at this point. It almost looks like a small pond. The fruit tree is laden with luscious-looking fruits of many kinds. It must be one of the rare mixed fruit trees. Someone has dug a large hole there, perhaps removing a bush or a small tree.
See you later, Chris. I gotta know. Detect magic.
A soft, magical aura permeates the entire garden. Strong magic emanates from the fruit tree and the center of the pool in the stream. The lanterns are also magical.
Oh. Oh, there's multiple things. What time? Okay, getting close to sunset. But, can we trigger the lanterns? Oh, you can! That's neat. Look, I made it... Huh, can we turn them off again? Oh, we can! That's a nice way to level trigger. But the center of the pool was also magical, so what if we use trigger on that? Ah, wow.
A magical fountain has sprung up from the water. At the top is a huge tulip, its flower tightly closed.
Uh-huh. Closed. Oh! Open. Yeah, and then grab whatever that is.
You capture the scroll with your fetch spell. As you read the scroll, knowledge of how to cast a protection spell enters your mind. Then the scroll vanishes. Protection is a sort of magical shield which will help guard you from physical attacks.
Good, good. Also, we got a glide spell. Does it say what it does? No. It doesn't say what it does. But now we got a protection spell, so that will help. You can cast it before a fight, like the reversal spell. So reversal helps against magical attacks. Protection helps against physical attacks. Cool. So that thing was magical as well. You don't trigger a magic tree. Oh, I think you can grab one of the fruits with a fetch spell.
Your magical lasso floats towards the tree and plucks a single ripe fruit from its branches.
There we go. Mana fruit. Unusual looking fruit came from Arana's garden. You sense a tingling sensation from the magical energy. Okay, that's the replacement for the mana pills. So, healing is yellow, poison is red, and that one is for mana. Isn't it cool how some spells, like Fetch, are still useful after all this time? Imagine if we didn't buy Fetch in the first game. What would happen now? We would not be able to get this spell. A lot of these spells are completely optional, but I'm glad we got all of them. So now we got protection. We may as well use it. How much is it? It's 7 points. Okay.
You cast the protection spell. It gives you a warm, safe feeling.
And zap as well.
Your weapon is now magically charged.
I guess we're done. Yeah, we're done for now. Alright, let's go. I wonder how long it lasts. Just gotta use it more often so it will last longer. Like reversal. But reversal has been trained a little bit. It's kind of rubbish still, but for now it'll do. Still going south. It's a dead end again.
Your protection spell has worn off.
Oh, that doesn't last very long. We may as well use it right before a fight, I suppose. I wonder if the effect is stronger if you use it more often.
These bushes look as though someone planted them here deliberately.
That looks really suspicious. Is there magic here? Oh, there is.
An enchantment has been placed on the hedge to the west.
Well, once again, trigger. That spell is amazing. Imagine if we didn't go up that ladder and saw Henry the Hermit and got that spell. Imagine that. We wouldn't be able to come in here. What's over here? Uh-oh.
Every sense tingles with the feeling of danger. The eye sockets of the skulls glow with deadly energy. Even the hut looks hungry.
Well, well, well. This looks familiar.
Skulls line the pathway to a most peculiar chicken-legged hut. There can't be many like it. This must be Baba Yaga's hut, last seen in Spielberg.
It has been a while, huh?
A huge old gnarled oak nestles a large rock under its roots as if it were hatching an egg. An ancient dried corpse hangs from its boughs.
Bows?
The nearest skull is fixed in a perpetually sour expression. One eye socket is empty, the other filled with a brilliant gem, like the flare of the frost flame. You're sure you've seen this skull and that gem somewhere before?
Yeah, we gave the gem. Remember? Let's go have a chat.
Go back, or face thy doom. Hey, wait a second. Don't I know you from somewhere? Yeah, you're the guy that turned Baba Yaga into a frog. So what are you doing here? Trying out for the part of soup du jour or auditioning for the main course?
Hi, sir.
Yeah. Good to see me again, I know. So what do you want?
Talk about Spielberg, I guess?
Don't remind me. I thought I was gonna be left behind when the hut flew the coop, but Baba Yaga picked me up later. You sure made her mad.
Did I make her mad? Oh yeah, she was hopping mad.
She's back to her old self, if you knows what I mean. Other than a craving occasionally for flies and a distaste for frog legs, she's the same as ever.
Uh-huh.
Call me Bonehead. I'm just hanging around like always. Danger? Around here? Nah, must be your paranoia acting up again. This place is as cozy and safe as a coffin. You can see for yourself that the hut's okay. Took it a bit to settle down from the last flight, though. You mean the hut of brown now sit down sort of thing the last time you was by? Well, that don't work anymore. Just go up to the hut and it'll squat and let you in, if it wants you in. My eye? Not bad at all. I has to admit, you gave me a real gem.
Well, yeah. So can I go...
I wouldn't do that if I was you, but I'm not.
Oh.
Skulls line the path.
Oh wait, that doesn't look good. Okay, I guess I can't advance.
Don't come back unless you got a reason to be here.
Well, I'm just sightseeing, really. We will come back later, don't worry. We got communication by talking to a skull. All the talking with Cranium, Burgomeister, Olga, the townspeople didn't give us communication, but Bonehead did. What a weird game. Alright, let's explore some more. Wait, what's the time actually? Okay, I should go back to the town or garden and rest. I don't want to be out in the evening. Night in this game is awful. It's even worse than the second game. So we want to go back somewhere safe. Yeah, the night is coloring dark. We have to go back soon. Is this the garden? Might be. Okay, but let's go back to the town. I mean, we haven't even seen our room yet. We may as well, right? So let's go. This is the cemetery, I think, if memory serves. Yes, it is.
The majestic mountains in the background provide a beautiful contrast to the grim gravestones and crypts of the cemetery.
Oh.
An inscription on the door says, House of Ligeia Poe. May she rest forever.
Ligeia Poe?
This headstone reads, On a dare, Pasha Sperry spent the night in the cemetery. Something gave him such a fright that now he sleeps here every night.
These epitaphs are great.
The inscription on this headstone reads, Michael Med bumped his head in another man's bed. Now he's dead. Rest in peace.
What? Ah, it's the stone is bleeding. What?
Here lies the spirit of Barney Blue. To his lover was untrue. So she knew just what to do. Fixed herself some Barney stew.
Yeah.
Here lies the body of Carrie Nation, who answered a vampire's invitation. Now there's cause for lamentation. It was a fatal recreation.
Ouch.
Arkin Tenor walked at night. Arkin saw his final sight. Now the question seems to be, what in the world did Tenor see?
Ah, this game! Arkansas, Tennessee. Yeah. I'm okay. What's these?
This gravestone is marked, No effort could Elissa save. She passed into a watery grave. Her body was lost, only her memory remains.
And the last one.
Here lies Janos, faithful forever to his lost true love, laid beside her empty grave.
Okay. I'm assuming we can't go in.
A heavy stone door seals off the Borgov family crypt. A relief carving on the door shows the crest of the House of Borgov.
Uh-huh.
You examine the door closely. It's massive and well made. A large lock secures the door.
Ah.
Above the door is an intricate crest with the single word Borgov above it.
Can we open the door?
The door is securely locked and feels very solid.
Okay.
It is deathly silent beyond the door.
I would check it out, but it's almost night, so we'll come back later. It's good we're doing all this sightseeing, right? And there's still more to explore in this area. It's quite a lot to see. Rest up.
After some rest, you feel better.
Huh! A hawk of some kind.
The hungry hunting hawk alertly searches for signs of game not already claimed by the forest monsters.
Well, there's a dead wyvern somewhere south if you want some meat, I guess. We'll go back. Let's go sleep. And have some food, I suppose. We didn't earn any money, did we? Nope, nothing. The wyvern didn't carry anything, and we didn't get anything else. What did we get? What did our little trip give us, actually? I don't remember. Well, fruit and a spell. And some information here and there. Let's go inside. Open the door.
The door is locked and probably barred as well.
What? Knock?
You hear movement.
I was gonna say, dude, I want to go in, please.
After a few minutes, you hear someone removing the bar and unlocking the bolts on the other side of the door.
Wow, these guys are really scared of the dark. Hello.
The inhabitants of the inn eye you suspiciously. You get the feeling that you're not particularly welcome here.
Oh, come on. You guys are still here? What's tonight's dinner?
You get a fine meal of roast duckling a la garlic.
It's not bad. It's roast duck with garlic. I mean, that's not bad. So, do you guys have anything new to tell me? Yeah, they have some new stuff. Strangers.
You know, we don't get many strangers here, now that the pass outside's been cut off.
He's right. We don't trust ones who come here by unknown means.
Yeah, particularly strangers we don't know.
We tend to be kinda suspicious of strangers, and I think I'm looking at one right now.
Yeah, that's why we made the sign that says strangers are unwelcome and unwanted.
Oh.
Right. And in our own subtle way, we try to get across the fact that we don't like them very much.
Strangers bring bad luck.
Strangers bring trouble.
Actually, the last stranger brought a jester's hat and a staff, but we still don't trust him.
Jester staff?
Anything else you want to know, stranger?
Wow, these guys are rude. Jester?
You know, there's another stranger in town besides you.
Oh, and let me tell you, he is very strange, okay?
Strange. The dude ain't even human.
No one knows how he got here or why he came.
No one knows where he goes during the day, or who he's trying to meet, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and he tells jokes. At least I think he does.
Yeah, he says he's a real jester.
He dresses like Sonny Bono.
What?
He acts like a gnome.
He is a gnome, Einstein.
Fun fact, like 80% of their dialogue of these three was ad-lib, was recorded spontaneously during the recording session, and Shara was like, screw it, keep it in there. It doesn't matter they don't speak the exact lines we've written for them. Town.
The town of Mordavia is a very safe place to be, gotta tell you.
Oh yeah, you got nothing to fear within the walls of the town.
Other than the old monastery.
Yeah, the old monastery. As long as you don't venture into the old monastery, you'll be safe as milk in this town.
Safe as milk?
Yeah, as long as you don't even think of getting near the old monastery, you're gonna be okay.
Did I, mention the monastery door?
Oh, yeah, right. The monastery door. Look, as long as you don't go near the monastery door.
In fact, nowhere near the monastery. Don't even think about it.
You'll be perfectly safe in the town of Mordavia.
Uh-huh. How they are doing. Let's be nice.
Hey, look. There's nothing wrong with us.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, we're okay. We've been tested.
Well, to tell you the truth, I do feel a cold sore coming on.
What? Nights.
Hey, Mordavian nights are dangerous.
Oh, he's right, you know. Nobody goes out at night, except my girlfriend, but she's working.
Her and a few ghosts, and revenants, a wraith, and vampire or two.
Lovely.
Hold it, put it in park. There are no vampires in Mordavia.
Vampires in Moldavia. Whoever heard of such nonsense?
I hate to burst your bubble, but my Uncle Fred was bitten by a vampire once.
Your Uncle Fred's alive and well and retired till Silmaria. Hello?
Yeah, I know him. He sends you a postcard every harvest time saying, "Where's my $20?"
Well, he had a miraculous recovery.
You usually do not recover from a vampire bite. I'm sorry. Where's my 20 bucks? That was not on your title card, sir. But I'll take it. Anyway, it's time for bed. So let's go take a rest. And see more of the outside tomorrow.
You unlock the door to your room and go in.
Sure. Ah, this is my room, huh?
Garlic braids festoon the room, adding that certain special ambiance of Gilroy in the spring to the room.
Gilroy of Spring?
The lamp dimly illuminates your bedroom. Lamp oil is included in the rent.
It better be.
The bed is adequate, but nothing to take home with you. After you leave, they'll probably put a plaque on it reading something like, "Hero slept here." Assuming, that is, that you leave in one piece and with your throat intact. Not necessarily a good assumption. The furnishings are sparse, but the bed isn't bad and the room seems pretty clean.
Well, here's our storage chest.
The chest is empty.
Of course. What don't we need? Well, we don't need a dagger, we got a sword, but I'm keeping it just in case. There's no other dagger you can get. It might be useful for, like, a lever for somewhere. We don't need flint, though. We can make fire ourselves.
You put it in the chest.
Good. I think we want to keep everything else. Yeah. Alright. Let's hit the hay. Oh, wait.
After some
It's still not night? Should be now, right? Okay, morning. Yep, nice.
You awaken as the sun begins to rise.
Good, good, good. Alright. Oh, they're gone. I guess they don't stay in the inn the entire time. As long as I was a proper vampire, it would have been funny if all the stuff in the priest camp would be in the chest. Yeah, that would be funny. So, what is breakfast? Let me guess. Garlic, once again.
It's a garlic souffle, Mordavian style.
Wait. Garlic souffle. I don't know about that one. If it's a quiche, I'm sure it's good, but souffle? Garlic souffle? Meh.
Still you remain. It is a wonder you have managed to live so long.
Hey, what can I say? I have experience with hostile forests. I should be fine. Well, nearly 300. Oh, we should not skip leg day. So let's have some training here. Alright, let's go.
Your legs are too stiff and sore to use this right now.
Alright, rest up a little.
After... Your legs are too...
Okay, fine.
After... Your legs are...
Ugh.
After...
Well, our stats do suck, so...
Only a certain
okay,
amount of punishment
good.
your body can stand on any given day. Enough pain, enough gain for now. Try again tomorrow.
We will not do that every day, because as you can see it takes a lot of time, but it does give a large amount of strength and vitality, so that's important. Because like I said, our stats are awful, because we didn't exactly level a lot in the third game. Remember how quick the third game was? I don't want to go into the monastery just yet. There's still a lot to explore outside.
Still you remain.
Yeah, I'm fine, dude. Thanks for asking. How are my rations doing? I had 9 yesterday. 7. Okay. Need to get some money somewhere. How do we get some money in this game? So far, none of the enemies have given us anything. That's kind of worrisome. So, let's go west this time. We will do a thorough search later, but right now let's not wander too far from the town. Because we only have half a day. Hi.
A heavy gate blocks the way to the winding road. Far in the distance, you can see a majestic castle.
Looks cool.
Welcome to Moldavia. It's nice to have some fresh blood around here. We so seldom see strangers.
Hello, sir.
It is so difficult to get past the swamp which blocks the pass to and from the valley. We haven't had a stranger here since the rains created the swamp several years ago. You've obviously done quite a lot for one person. It will be interesting to see what you do around here.
Alright, let's chat a bit. What's your name?
I am Boris Stovich.
Okay.
This is the castle of the Boyars, the title of the rulers of Moldavia. It once belonged to the Borgov family for generations, but the last Borgov has been dead for many, many years.
Borgov family.
The heads of the Borgov family were the Boyars of Moldavia for ages. The last Borgov disappeared at the time of darkness. No one knows what became of him.
Time of darkness?
It is bad luck to even speak of the time of darkness. Moldavia was a safe and lovely land before that time. Much has changed since then, and for the worse. Boyars are rather like barons of other lands. They own the castle and protect everyone within their domain.
Okay. Who lives in the castle?
I'm not certain who all lives in the castle. I so seldom see anyone from there. There's the master, of course. Then there's the strange foreigner. There's also the master's daughter, I believe, and some rather strange guards. Beyond that, I really can't say.
Okay.
I haven't actually seen the daughter, but I know the master is quite proud of her. The master desires privacy, and I respect that wish. As I always say, the will of the master is the shall of the servant. I wrote that. He is an unpleasant sort, with a short beard and moustache, and a funny hat. He is rude when giving orders, and he has the habit of staring at a person and licking his lips. Most unsavory. I have only caught glimpses of them occasionally, but I don't think they are quite human. No matter. If a man does a good job, then whether he is a man does not matter.
So it's been like 2 hours, guys. What do you think of this game compared to the other 3? What are your first thoughts about this? Of course, only for people who have not played or sounded this game. Castle Boris.
I am the gatekeeper of Borgov Castle. Is it not true that
Drak.
he who guards the gates is the keystone speaker?
Gate.
This is the gate to Borgov Castle. You can see it in the distance behind here. I am here to make certain that only welcome guests may enter through here in the daytime.
Am I a welcome?
At night,
Oh.
this gate is guarded by huge necrotars, who make certain no one tries to enter without permission.
Great. So am I a welcome guest? Can I just check out the castle?
The town of Mordavia is to the east of here. Turn to the east as you leave and continue until your way is blocked by rocks. Then turn north and you will find the gates of the town.
Thank you.
Farewell, and may you find whatever you seek. Goodbye, young man. May the fireplace be warm and the drink cold at your journey's end.
Well, we met another character. Communication? No, nothing. How come talking to a skull gives me something and the rest doesn't? That's weird. Fine, like it, different. Yep. Oh, don't worry, Ardalan. We will, or mean I and Vader might do some more voice acting for other games at some point. Who knows? But it has to be something that works with voice acting. We'll see. And of course, we will do the thief path as well at some point in the far future. So then we get to talk again in the first 3 games. Maybe I'll get some more people to join me then. We can have like 3 or 4 people in chat talk for the characters. The skull is obviously science! Exactly. What's the time? I should go... I want to go rest in the garden soon. Let's just keep exploring for now. There's still much to see. Oh, a lake.
You have a strange, disquieting feeling along with a sense of sorrow, longing, and unfulfilled desires as you near the lake. The briny lake seems to draw you towards it.
Oh, hi.
Hello there. Could you help me? This water is so cold and I need someone to help warm me. Why don't you come to my arms so that I can give you a real greeting?
Don't trust her. I don't trust her. What can I do to win her trust? Give garlic! No. Oh! Wait a minute. This is maybe a bit stereotypical, but girls like flowers? Here you go.
Thank you for the beautiful flowers. No one has been so nice to me since I can remember.
Okay, maybe we can now.
You tell the Rusalka about some of your previous adventures.
There we go.
Gee, you've done a lot to get rid of monsters and things. You don't think I'm some kind of monster, do you? I mean, just because I'm undead and drown people, you don't think I'm bad?
Okay, someone who is undead, is he or she automatically bad? I think it depends, but drowning people seems a kind of bad, though. So let's talk a bit about yourself.
It is lonely being a Rusalka. Anytime anyone nice comes along, I pull him into the lake and drown him. Once he's drowned, he's not much company, I'm afraid. I've been a Rusalka for so long, I've forgotten.
Oh, you had a name before then.
This lake is surrounded on 3 sides by steep mountains. To the southwest it merges with a swamp. The lake is not a safe place for you to swim. Many unpleasant things lurk in the deep water. The swamp is definitely a creepy place. Dead things lie under the water and try to drag the living underneath.
That's what you do.
Kinda sounds like my job description, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, the things in the swamp are a whole lot nastier than I am, so be careful out there. I stay far away from them. They crawled into the lake from the swamp one day. Ugh, they remind me of worms and give me the creeps.
Alright. Why are you here? What a question.
You ask what a nice girl like her is doing in a place like
Is
this.
that a pickup line?
I don't really know.
Come on.
I've been here for such a long time now. I mean, it's not like I can go anywhere. I can't leave the lake.
Drownings.
It's my job to drown anyone who comes to the lake. That's what being a Rizalka is all about. I think I remember the town. I must have lived there once. Other than the fact it's somewhere to the northeast, I guess I can't tell you much about it.
Well, okay. Goodbye for now.
Please, come visit me again sometime. It's nice to have a friend to talk to.
Oh, don't worry. We'll come back later. The nice thing about this game that if you go back to other places, people tend to say different things. Hey, we got points. I guess we're giving the flowers. What's the time? We still got some exploration time left. So, you may wonder how events work. How events work in this game. So the first game was based on points. The second game was based on time. The third game was based on specific actions. Guess how this game works? All of them. Some events are time-based, some events are point-based, and some events are based on what you do. Great! So no matter what, there's always something to do each day. Just gotta know where. So what else is there? I think there's 2 more things in the forest. There's the monastery too. So where is this? I think it's above. There's still something in it. We could check out the swamp too. If the people she drowns are bad people, maybe she drowns the baddie for you. That would be nice. Game 5 doesn't exist. Okay, to be fair, it's not a horrible game. It's just very, very, very different from any of these 4 games. And it plays like trash. But the story is nice and the voice acting is decent. Events there, as far as I could tell, were mostly point-based. So let's check some more areas. The Sulkar are their own mythological being, drowning people after luring them into their arms. Yeah, it's quite different from a siren or... Oh crap! It's the Vorpal Bunny! Eek! Evil Bunny! Yeah, yeah. Stay away. Okay, that was easy. Phew!
The cute, innocent, well, maybe not exactly, little bunny has been viciously slaughtered and now looks like a roadkill. There is absolutely nothing in the little rabbit's fanny pack. Well, maybe a pocket watch, but you don't need one of those.
God damn it. Yeah, the 5th game was made for Windows. I think Windows XP? It doesn't even have a DOS version. Nope. CD-based and Windows only. I wonder if I can even run it on this PC. I don't think I can. Yeah, Vorpal Bunny in that game was great. How does he know roadkill? Good question. Wait, I've been here. I haven't gone this way, I think. What's over here? That's the cemetery. Oh!
The bush looks a little strange, almost as though it is sitting rather than growing in its place.
Is there magic here?
This entire area is permeated with powerful magical energy. It seems to be very chaotic and a little bit playful in nature. The bushes seem particularly suspect.
It's funny because it said there was going to be a killer bunny. Yeah. Horse-drawn carriages. Children are eating a combat disc, perform a way to store it on them. You may have heard of them, yeah. Let's check out this rustling bush. You hear a giggle from behind the bush. Then a squeaky voice asks, 1 and 1 and 1 makes 3. Tell me what you make of me. Reading, writing, riddling game. Can you tell me what's my name? It's not Rusalka or Rumpelstiltskin. Bushman? I think it's a Lishi. We read about it in a book, I think.
Tell the creature it's called.
Yep,
the
pretty
Lishi.
sure.
Ah, that's the price of too much fame. Now you've gone and guessed my name. Lishi, look and see. In a bush or up a tree. Lishi, riddle rhyme. Can you solve them every time?
Can I?
No one seems to be listening.
Oh, he's gone. Alright, fine. I guess we'll have to come back later. Bum 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 bum. Let's explore some more. This, I think one more thing should be here. What time? Okay. Still time to explore. Wait, it's further up then. Okay, fine. Is that Tom in 10 years? No. Not even closer. I hope not. Uh-oh. Oh, bunny! So, protect.
You cast the protection.
And then zap.
Your weapon is now magically charged.
It seems like I fixed the battle speed. Can I cast magic? No, can't cast magic. Go away. Go, evil bunny. Wah! Okay. No need to do a pose, it's just a bunny. It's like the weakest thing in the world. Zap again.
Your weapon.
Just to have it. Alright, let's see what's up over here. Oh.
Colorful wagons surround the fire pit in this authentic Moldavian gypsy camp. You've heard that gypsies like to keep to themselves, but surely they won't mind just one visitor. You sense a feeling of wariness from around you. You are clearly not welcome here.
Oh, great. Oh.
Go away! We allow no strangers in our camp. Leave immediately!
Well, okay. Jeez, no one is nice to me
Your
around.
protection spell has worn off.
No one is nice to me around here. We did gain points from finding the camp. Intelligence as well. No one likes us here. The townspeople hate us. The gypsies hate us. Do we have any friends? I guess we have a we have an undead woman in a lake who likes us, and the doctor isn't too crazy, I guess. But the rest is not really nice to us. Oh well, maybe we'll gain some friends later. We should go back to town. I want to check out the monastery. It's the last place we haven't checked for the first time yet. Oh, the Lishi again? Well, sure. We're in this one now. Oh. Okay, this one then. This one? Oh, you're just playing games, aren't you? You silly thing. I'll play with you, fine. I'll walk from bush to bush until you decide to show up. Good day, sir.
2 and 2 and 2 make 6. A little bush is in a fix. If you save a plant from goo, I can help you with a clue.
Oh. Tell about bush and goo? There we go.
6 and 7 make 13. Plant it in a garden green. Flowers bloom and waters flow. Plant the bush where it will grow.
Okay. We can do that. We have the bonsai bush. So now just have to find the garden again. And plant it there. But probably best to do that the next day. It's nearly sunset. I want to go back to town. We do have levitate, so we can fly, or levitate rather, over the town wall if we want to go back. Bill Farmer's the voice of the Lishi, okay. Nice He-Man emote there. I guess, yeah, okay. Let's go back to town. It's still open, so we can just go in. Let's check out the creepy monastery people warned us about. I mean, we have seen creepy things in the past, right? Well, actually, I take it back. The last 3 games weren't very creepy. They were just colorful and storybook material. Not exactly creepy. Let's go see. I mean, we've dealt with worse, so we've defeated a witch, and an evil sorcerer, a bunch of elementals, Demon King. So what can go wrong? So the door is bad too. Let's check out the door.
There is an indentation near the middle of the shadowed door. It looks like a set of 6 curved spokes radiating out from a central point.
Oh, this thing is a key then.
Bad place. Very bad place. Go away. You'll be very sorry.
Don't worry, Igor. I got a key.
You push the Dark One sign into the indentation
Yep.
of the door. It fits perfectly.
Good. This place is new. So I'm gonna make a second save here. Might be a good time actually. So this is going to be a risky save. You may remember from other games, I'm making a save when we do dangerous things.
This amazingly lifelike sculpture looks like a cross between a baby troll and a hermit or dervish. It fits the description of a domovoi, except that it's totally dried out and unmoving.
Domovoi? Okay.
This is a fairly attractive, in a Baroque way, display cabinet with a glass door.
Hey, look.
This carving depicts a cavernous, hungry-looking mouth. Here, 2 bones are being crossed, as on a pirate flag. This relief depicts a single, huge drop of blood. This relief shows a storm cloud, evidently representing the concept of breath. This is a bas-relief image of a heart. If you look out of the corners of your eyes, you can almost see it pulse. This place is making you see all sorts of things, actually. A long wooden table attests to a time, and this room is used to double as a communal dining room for the monks. It's a 6-tentacled, octopus-like creature. I guess you'd call it a hexapod, unless you like cats, then you might hexapus.
Okay. The trap taught us that it likes garlic.
Hector the hexapod happily gorges itself with garlic. Hector looks much less hungry and perhaps a little less dangerous now.
Okay, good.
The fireplace looks as though it hasn't been used in years. There are no logs on the log holders, nor is there any sign of ashes or other debris. This is an antique brass log holder. There doesn't seem to be anything special about this one. There are some small scratches on the stone underneath this brass log holder.
Oh? What's up with that? Aha! Oh.
There is a cold feeling down here that chills your bones and sets the hairs on the nape of your neck on end. There is a musty odor of mold and mildew mingling with the sickeningly sweet smell of decaying flesh.
Nice.
Welcome to your nightmare.
How...
This is a dangerous place. You probably knew that. Handle with care. An incredible sensation of evil emanates from over by the book. That seems like an excellent thing to avoid.
Avoid the book, huh? What a cheerful place.
You've seen some pretty ridiculous things in your time, and that's certainly one of them.
It's just a squid statue, and nothing wrong with that.
Above the altar is the sign of the Dark One,
Oh.
surrounded by arcane letters. A notch next to the A makes you think that perhaps that is some sort of starting point for the letters.
A is the starting point, so that's either Alzuv or Avuzul. Unless it's like a puzzle in Ao's Flow or Azolov. Huh. Okay. Book.
There is a huge book on the altar. The binding looks like stretched human skin, with letters and markings written in dried blood. The letters spell out Necrophilicon. What could that mean? Oh, that's it. Something like the Silmarillion for Of the Love of Death. There's something very, very wrong and dangerous about this book.
Isn't it supposed to be the Necronomicon, not Necrophilicon? I feel like they made a joke here. Oh, a desk.
The roll-top desk is spotted with dark and ominous stains. The roll-top...
Oh, okay. Can I open the desk? I sure can.
A swirling cloud of undoubtedly poisonous gas surrounds the desk for a few seconds after your spell opens it. Then the cloud subsides.
Nice. Good thing we didn't open it by brute force then. I love having the open spell.
You rifle through the Mad Monk's desk to find the diary of Amontillado. Boy, was this guy wacko. Reading this makes your head hurt. However, it does give you some information about the Dark One rituals.
Oh.
It said something about the first ritual being placed within the Mad Monk's tombstone, there to be forever guarded by followers. The second ritual shall be placed in the Stone of Squids, and revealed only by the light of a dead child's soul. The next ritual shall be placed in the hollow of the hangman's tree, and guarded by the spirit of the dead which remains there. The blood ritual shall be concealed magically within the monastery, and only he who willingly seeks dark visions shall find it. The mouth ritual shall be placed in the great arch itself, under the Dark One's sign. And the heart ritual shall be given to someone named Gregor for safekeeping. Now there's another note on this page in another's handwriting. Gregor is missing in the forest and probably dead. Yet where is the heart ritual?
Okay, so to recap. 6 rituals. Bone, Blood? Breath? I'm trying to remember all of them. There's 6 of them. Heart? Essence or sense? I think it's senses. Yeah, 6 of them. And there's one in the monk tombstone. Haven't found that one. We know where the squid stone is. Just don't know where the dead child's soul is. The hanged tree. That's near Baba Yaga. And then there's inside the monastery as well. And we don't know where the heart ritual is. Oh, the mouth was the 6th one. We don't have that either. So, bone, blood, breath, heart, essence or sense, one of the 2, and mouth. Okay.
The huge barrel is labeled Cask of Amontillado. This must be the fabled spirit that provided most of the income and fame of the monastic order here. It is rumored to provide strange and mystical visions to those who taste freely of its contents.
We are old enough to drink, right? Save the risky save and take a sip.
You tap the huge cask of Amontillado. This is the strongest stuff you've ever tasted, assuming that you're not an aficionado of dragon's breath.
Nah.
Bottoms up.
Dragon's breath kinda kills you, though. We have seen that firsthand. Oh, nice. Oh, not so nice.
Man, have you got a headache. Fortunately, the Dark One Rising seems to have been just a vision, not the reality. Yet.
Oh.
A scroll has formed from the cask's wine droplets. You pick up the rolled paper on the floor. It has a symbol of a drop of blood at the top and the inscription, Ritual of Blood. You can't read any of the other writing on it.
Well, I guess we have one of the 6 rituals. So, 1 down, 5 to go. We're gonna leave this place for now. This place is kind of creepy.
You retrieve the Dark One sign from the monastery door, then quickly step away before the Hectopus can react.
Good for you. We're close. Let's go see the doctor again. What's the time? Okay, yeah, we can see the doctor. Doctor should be up. It's not night yet. Can I just go in? Do I have to answer more riddles? Oh. Alright. Can I just go in? Okay, good. Hello. Welcome.
Ah, you're just in time to witness a magnificent scientific experiment. I have managed to harness the very primal force of lightning at my beck and call. Now I shall use it to create life itself. Watch this. That was not quite the experimental result I expected. But never mind that. It is merely a momentary setback in the annals of science. I shall readjust the magnetic electrical stimulation system and try again another day.
You mean mess? Huh. Tell about Spielberg.
You tell Dr. Cranium about your first adventures into the Spielberg Valley. Seems vaguely interested in your tales of the Baron and his children, but his eyes positively light up when you mention the Antwerp.
Ah, so you are the Spielberg hero. I went there on an Antwerp gathering expedition a few months ago. The people there are still talking about your adventures.
Ah, cool.
You continue by telling Dr. Cranium of your encounters with the eccentric wizard Erasmus, the deadly kobold magic user, and the ogress Baba Yaga.
Turned her into a frog? Oh, such poppycock. There is a perfectly straightforward scientific explanation for all of those events. There is no such thing as magic.
Sure. Something new? There's a little bit new stuff. Like, let's talk about Antwerp.
Antwerps are truly fascinating species. They reproduce by splitting into a number of tiny Antwerps, each with their own genetic code. They cannot split voluntarily, however. They only reproduce when cut or stabbed.
That kind of
My
sucks.
test Antwerps came from Spielberg Valley, where there was an Antwerp population explosion last spring.
Okay, lightning.
I have come to the conclusion that lightning is electrical in nature, which would put it in the realm of fire. Fortunately, there have been an increasing number of storms here lately, so I have been able to harness some of the lightning and store it for experimental use.
He has come to the conclusion that lightning is electrical in nature. Give this guy a medal. Also,
I am convinced that the primal force of life is electrical in nature.
Oh.
Of course, it must also involve water for life, and pizza, without which life would be boring.
Life without pizza is boring, guys. Remember that.
My neighbor Nikolai is not actually as old as he now appears. He has been very unhappy since his wife's disappearance some 15 years ago.
15?
I can understand his disappointment. She never brought me back the berries I needed for an experiment.
Dude! Come on, 15 years! 15 years! And the guy is still looking for her. That's sad. Get your own stinking berries. Alright, I need to get some... Wait.
Understanding and
I want my
harnessing
potions.
the power of nature is just one aspect of science. By observing and performing experiments based on the observations, the scientist increases our understanding of the world around us.
Okay. Oh yeah, here we go. Ah! Good evening, Velasco J. Hi. You nostalgia'd me into buying the Quest for Glory one anthology on Steam and immerse myself into next week. Nice! Hope you enjoy. Which class are you playing right now?
Here you are.
Here. Poison cure.
Here you are.
Thank you. And goodbye. For now.
You say goodbye.
Oh, it is always a pleasure to have one such as you visit.
See, he's nice, unlike the rest of the valley.
Perhaps I should wait a day or two before resuming my Frankie experiment. It is very important that the right person stay in charge here.
Alright, makes sense. I should go to the garden and plant this tree. Alright, let's go to the garden and plant this little tree. Fighter Paladin I always used to do Thief Mage Paladin, but I recall it messed up 5. The game is like, I don't know what to do, you rob a bank. Oh. So I never played 5 with a thief. I think only magic user. I played 5 once with a magic user, and then never again. Bleh. We're gonna go to the garden, plant the tree and sleep there. You can also rest in the garden safely. Just like the first game. Yeah, it's getting late. So we're gonna rest over there. If I can remember the way. I think I know. Should be around here. Yeah, it's right here, I think. Here's the garden. We can rest here. Oh, more fruit. Yay.
Yep.
Thank you. Okay, plant the bush. There we
You
go.
plant the bonsai in the hole and scrape some of the rich soil around it. In moments, the bush begins to grow and blossom before your eyes.
I appreciate your enthusiasm, Velasco, but people have not seen this game yet. So keep your excitement to a minimum for now. You can talk to me about it in the whispers if you want to talk about 5 extensively.
You fill your flask to the top with fresh, sparkling water. You water the bonsai bush.
Alright. Points for intelligence. Honor! Wow. Honor for planting a tree. Nice. Yeah, 5... yeah, I said it before. 5 has a good story and nice character connections and good music, but it plays so stupid. I'm sorry. I really like the style of the first 4 games, but it's nah. If they kept it like this, I would be fine with it, but nope. Ah well, let's just focus on this game for now. We need to sleep here. It's nighttime. We don't want to explore night just yet, so we will explore night tomorrow in the next stream. Oh.
You feel the sensation of floating freely in a swirling cloud of magic. You are warm and safe, surrounded by the sound of peaceful beauty. You feel as if you are suddenly totally alive. You can remember every happy moment of your past, taste every favorite sensation, hear all the colors of the universe. This is the true joy of living. Suddenly, you find yourself trapped by darkness. You cannot breathe. The darkness is tearing the warmth, life, and magic from your body. Pain. The agony of lungs without air. The burning cold of a body trapped in ice. The terror of helplessness as death approaches. You float, cold and lifeless. You awaken as the sun begins to rise.
Nice dream? Question mark? That wasn't really a dream.
You wake in a cold sweat. You remember every detail of the nightmare as though it had really happened to you.
Great. What day? 3? Day 3. Alright, fine. Safe. Paladin time. Rations. 7 rations. Still no money. How does one earn money in this game? I guess we have to fight at night. Salim will be proud. I heard that the one dude from the 3rd game saved the girl. Yep. True. It does play so differently. Yeah. It did the same thing in King's Quest. Yep. I guess it beats sleeping with a lich. Yeah, I guess so. We planted the bush so we can go back to the Lishi. What else can we do? We can do leg day again. And there's not much else right now. We need money to get some items from the store, like a pipe pan and a broom, candy, some more rations. But for now, let's go back to the Lishi. It's the only lead we have right now. And I suppose we should check the town. It's a new day. Something might have happened. What? Oh, you tease. Dude. Gah! Come over here, you.
Na 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 na.
Wow, you troll. Hi.
Oops. Hi there. Three and three make 9. Who lives among the watery brine? Fishy, squishy riddles make. Tell me now, who's in the lake?
That's the Rusalka. Pretty sure. Yep.
1 and 2 and 3 make 6. Who hides her hut behind trick sticks? Magic message. Bushes here. In the rhyme with disappear.
That would be Baba Yaga?
No one seems to be listening.
Oh, I'll have to come back later, I guess. Alright, check the town for new events, maybe? And we'll check out, I guess, the Rusalka again. Maybe the Gypsy Camp? Missed the Cape! Yeah, I missed the Cape too. It's a clear warning, yeah, I know. It's quite a nightmare. Though this game did give me love for sweater fests. Ha! Burn the bush? No. That's mean.
Still you remain.
I'm fine, dude. Do you have any new information? Well, yeah, you do. Let's talk about monsters.
It used to be that the only monsters around here were the occasional wyverns. Now there are many dangerous things in the valley. It is safe only within the town gates.
Cranium?
Dr. Cranium is an idiot and a madman. If you are wise, you will stay away from him.
I don't know, he seems kinda cool with me.
Nikolai is an old man and easily confused. His wife has been missing for years now. He cannot face the fact that she is gone.
That's sad, man. I would buy stuff, but I'm low on cash. I guess we'll check out some of the night stuff next day, maybe? If I play it safe, I should be fine. I guess we'll do leg day again. Check out... Do you have anything new to say, Igor? No, not really. Alright, let's go. Do leg day again for stats.
You pick up 2 of the metal weights and put 1 in each of the baskets. Your legs are too stiff and sore to use this right now.
Alright, heal up.
Up.
3 should be okay, and then done.
Your legs...
Oh, I guess not.
After...
1 more.
There's only a...
Okay, fine. Leg day has been done for today. Gain some strength, intelligence, and vitality. How do we gain intelligence for doing leg day? That's strange. Anyway. Alright, so... I guess we'll go back to the Rusalka, and maybe Baba Yaga as well. Yeah, Thief is really the... I guess the after Magic User, I think Thief is the most interesting class. It gives such a very different look on some of the characters in the games. Paladin only really shines in the 3rd and mostly 4th game. And I never liked Fighter. It's too simple / boring for me. Rusalka and then Baba Yaga. Just see if they have something new to tell me. And besides, we might find some monsters on the way to gain some stats. Since no monsters in the daytime drop any gold, you can only earn money by killing stuff at night. But at nighttime, there's a certain enemy that makes things difficult, at least for now. So that's why I don't want to fight in the night just yet. But we will check out a little bit to end the stream with. I can assure that this game will not take just 2 streams. At least 3 or 4, because this game is a little longer than the other ones. Such a machine at gym, I go about it for an hour. I understand the feeling. Most games, night enemies kick your butt. Yeah.
You have a strange...
Yeah, okay. Hello?
Hi again. I'd hoped you'd come back. It gets lonely here with no one to talk to but the fish. You know, we'd better not touch. I'd have to drag you to your death, and I really don't want to do that. You've been kind to me, and I like you.
That's nice. Okay, anything new? Yeah, okay. What about the lake?
I live, well, maybe not live exactly, but I do reside here. It's a nice lake, but as a recreation area, it leaves something to be desired. The only boats around here are sitting at the bottom. Fishing tends to catch the fishermen. The swimming is pretty good if you don't mind drowning. All in all, it's not an ideal vacation spot.
7 out of 8. 8 out of 10. Too much water. Would not recommend.
Mermaid? What do I know of mermaids? I'm a Rusalka. You do realize I'm undead, don't you? I mean, it's not like I have a life here.
Well, you don't look undead to me.
I swim a lot and comb my hair and look for people to drag to their deaths. It's not exactly a busy schedule.
Lol. She's kinda upbeat considering what she is. But thank you for the conversation.
It was great talking to you again. Come back soon.
No worries. We'll be back later. Let's go back to Bonehead. Like I said, talking to people now and then gives you new information, and that is a way to learn what to do next. But much love to the HGQ people. Yeah, the remake is great. The combat system takes a bit of getting used to, but once you get into it, it's really cool. The fact that they made special moves for every class is great. Like there's special sword swings for the fighter, you can charge up magic for a magic user, and I think you can throw daggers and do all sorts of crazy jumps with Thief. It's great. Fighter's actually the most fun in 2. Because of that whole fighting system. Oh, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here right now. I want to go to Baba Yaga. No, more to the east, I think. We have no business in the swamp yet. Should be on the east. Should be here. Up there is where the gypsy camp is, I believe. Much love to you for showing it off. No problem. I only got to... Okay.
You cast the protection spell.
Let's go. Wah! Blah! Jumping over these is a little tricky. Yeah, go. Yeah, yeah. Ah! Force bolt. Yeah, here we go. Ah! Charge. And... Oh, come on. Quickly. Jab, jab. Click over him, you jump to him. Okay, good. Boom. Okay. That took all my stamina away. But nice stat up. What? Nothing? Communicate. What? How come I don't get any skill? That's weird. I was reading chat also. I only got to your Rashir bits before the VODs rolled off your Twitch. At that point I had to give in and get it myself. Okay. Did you ever play the remake before? And did you play the original as well? I tried playing the original. I didn't age well. I'm sure it was awesome back then, but right now it just doesn't. You would have to get really.
Your protection spell has worn off.
You have to get real patient with a game like that if you want to do it all text-based. The hawk is almost everywhere. Yep, it's true. The original. You talked him to death. I talked a wyvern to death. Go me. Oh, it automatically saves if you win a fight. That's cool. I should rest, really, but
After some...
the problem is getting close to nighttime, so I'm gonna take a little risk here. We might check out a bit of the nighttime soon. Rations? 6. I need money! Or else I can't buy any more rations. I can buy a few more rations, but not much. Alright. Trigger. And go back and see Bonehead. Only played the original. Well, you're very brave.
Every cent...
Yeah. Hi.
So, have you got an excuse for being here, or have you just come to keep me company, or what?
Well, actually, I want to tag a little... Do you have anything? Oh, you got new stuff. Cool.
When I mentioned that you had visited the last time, she didn't exactly get out the welcome mat, if you know what I mean. But once she got over a temper tantrum, though, she got that smile on her face. I'd expect a warm greeting when you get in the hut. Like, you know, maybe you stewing in her cauldron.
I mean, it's kind of expected she has a grudge against me, so...
I was getting kind of bored hanging out here until you showed up. Now I'm dying, so to speak, to find out what happens when you and Baba meet again. Did I mention before that the hut's been kind of flighty lately? I think it's molting.
It is a chicken after all.
They're just the guards. Nothing inside their skulls but some magic. Not exactly brilliant conversationalists like myself.
I'm not sure if conversationalists is a word. I mean, it might be people who do conversations, but it seems like made up and too long, but...
Baba Yaga came from a place a bit to the east of here, but she always had a soft spot for this little valley. Said there was a lot of dark magic about this place, so she thought she'd spend the winter here before moving back home.
Oh, it's winter. Nearly.
You don't know much, do you? Lots of weird magic leaks out of the Dark One's cave west of here. That's why there's so many strange things around here, present company included.
Hey, I'm not weird. Look at yourself, you bonehead.
Hey, read some history books. This valley was famous because some cult tried to summon a Dark One here. That's plenty bad juju, even by Baba Yaga's standards. Dark Ones live in some sort of other dimension. They feed off energy, any kind of energy. They more or less sweat dark magic, which twists and mutates things around them. I love it. That's why Baba Yaga feels so at home here. Just enough dark magic to make life interesting, and no real Dark One to make things too dangerous.
I can see. Okay. What about Homeland? Also, wow, chat. Hold on. Oh no, Wyvern. He's talking to death. Oh yeah. I love his voice, yeah. She wants to eat frog soup. I'm hoping at the main course. He can't look at himself. You need another eye and a mirror for that. True.
We come originally from Mother Saria. You know, big place to the east of here.
Saria?
When we got the yen to get away, we moved to Spielberg. And you know what happened there. So we came here.
Mother Saria? Sure. Baba Yaga. Mother Surya. Sure. Try to hide it, don't you?
What, you mean that mortar over there? That's Baba Yaga's personal magic mortar. It's kinda like a flying rowboat. She uses the pestle for an oar. Hey, don't get any wild ideas about flying around in it. The only thing you could use it for is grinding things. The magic is Baba Yaga's specialty.
True.
So long, sucker.
And until next time, you had not much to tell. Well, that's not really true. We learned something about a dark one, and about the homeland of Baba Yaga is apparently Mother Surya. Not Russia, no. Surya. Little different. I feel like we should check in the night a little bit. Close to town, though. So let's go to town and check a few squares in the night. Even though we don't want to be at night for too long, it kinda is bad for our health. You've seen the other games at nighttime. It's usually not a bad thing unless you get some great stats going. And looking at our stats right now, I'd say we are not ready for night fights yet. Although, strength and vitality are actually, well, it's basic. It's not great, but it gets the job done. But the rest is just, 200 is the base for the third game. So that kind of tells you that some things are severely underleveled. But that's kind of my fault for clearing the third game so quickly. But the third game is pretty quickly, so it's not technically all my fault. Oh, bunny! Hello, bunny. Oh, I can't shoot this thing. Okay, fine. Swing, swing, swing. Stand still, you... Dude! Hit him! Hit the bunny! Okay. There we go. I love how it saves after every fight. That's nice. In Soviet Surya, soup eats you. Ha! You have a bone to pick with him? Oh, you. I gained weapon use from hitting a bunny. Oh wait, go back to the town, check a few squares outside during the night, and then either go to the garden or go to the town and sleep. Yeah, stamina regenerates quite quickly in this game, unlike the first game. So, okay, let's save and check out a bit in the night here. And that's going to be it. So, like, half an hour max or so, and that's going to be the stream for today. But we'll be back tomorrow with more Quest for Glory 4. So let's make it nighttime.
After some rest...
Alright, now don't stray too far. Let's see... this first. Hello.
You have the sensation of someone watching you. You sense curiosity and no immediate danger.
Okay.
It is good to see you again. I hope you are enjoying your visit to Mordavia. You need to take better care of yourself, you know? It is very dangerous out at night. Why, you've been injured! Here, take this and drink it. It should help. I would be most displeased. I mean, sorry, if something were to happen to you.
Displeased?
Come to me. I have something to show you.
Oh?
I warned you it is dangerous here at night and you do not listen. I intend to teach you a lesson.
A strange feeling sweeps your body. You realize that you now know the frostbite spell.
Frostbite, cool. I mean, pun intended. Frostbite spell, nice. Well, let's have a little chat with Katrina. Don't flirt. Tell her about yourself.
You tell her your name and a little about your adventures.
How fascinating. I have never met a true hero before. You must tell me more sometime. The forest is a very dangerous place. Many monsters walk here, especially at night. Please, please be careful.
We'll be careful.
Magic is very useful for survival in Mordavia. Use it wisely and carefully. I told you before how dangerous it is here. I could never dare wander here without magic to help me. But I did want to see if I could see you again. I've never met anyone like you before.
Is she trying to seduce me in a slightly weird way?
I must go now.
Oh,
I hope we can meet again soon. I enjoy your company.
I think she is.
Before you can think to follow her, the young peasant girl has disappeared into the forest.
Well, thanks for the spell. We got a frostbite spell now. A new attack spell, that's cool. And we even got a health potion too. Isn't she nice? So, let's see. It's the young knight. So, there is one particular thing about nighttime that really sucks in this game. There is a special enemy at night in the 4th game called a wraith. A wraith will completely drain your health if you come even close or in a fight. It will completely destroy you unless you have something special, which we don't have. So if we see a wraith, get out as soon as possible or you'll get a game over in like a few seconds. Just saying. That's why night sucks in the 4th game, at least until you get the proper protection. So let's go check a bit around here. Not too far from the town though. Oh. Hello?
A ghostly figure floats near the center of this clearing.
Can I talk to you?
Everything is so strange. I lost my way home. Please, can you help me find my way? I'm trying to find my way home. I keep getting lost. Can you show me the way to town?
The ghostly apparition vanishes.
Huh. Interesting.
Your weapon is now magically charged.
Rations. 5. Damn it. I need to get some money somewhere. So I guess we're gonna stay near the town and see if we can kill something that's not a wraith. Hopefully get some cash. So I'll just do some classic walking back and forth batters. Hi. They're still way too dang quick. I have to fix that somehow. These things are, like, incredibly quick, but okay. At least I have anti-poison now. So I can fix this.
The only effect is a tingling sensation. But if Dr. Cranium is to be trusted, you should now be safe from poison.
Should hug this one. Yeah.
Grey rocks...
Nope.
Grey...
No.
Well, that wasn't so bad. Let alone badder than you could handle. The badder looks almost deflated in death. You grab a...
No.
The dead body is flea-bitten and very smelly. It isn't carrying anything except disease.
All the monsters so far are completely useless. No cash, no cool items, no treasure, nothing. How are you supposed to earn money in this game? I know how, but I'm just asking the audience in the chat. What am I doing? Oh, magic.
Your weapon.
Alright, let's just stay near town for a few squares and call it a day in a few. I guess we can sleep in the garden again, if we want to. Or town. Well, town is closed now, so we may as well go to the garden and sleep there. Might find some interesting things on the way. Just be careful of raves. Oh, hi.
There you are. What happened to you? I thought you were going to show me the way to town.
I was. Can I talk to you? Yeah, you're a ghost.
Why are you saying that? Why are you trying to hurt me? I'm lost and... I don't understand what's going on. I am looking for berries. The wild blackberries should be ripe now. I want to surprise my husband with a pie. It's getting dark now, and I need to get home.
It's already been dark for a while.
What's wrong with me? What's happened to me? Everything is so strange. I don't understand. Please don't talk so. It's bad luck to speak of the dead.
The ghostly apparition vanishes.
Very peculiar. Alright, so let's go to the garden and sleep. Bum, 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 bum. It's over here, I believe. I still got some rocks in case I need to throw, but oh, what the...
It's a revenant, a zombie-like creature that has been brought back from the dead by magical means. They're very fond of living flesh.
Great! Throw rocks! Use some... Oh, that doesn't work. This fire works great! Woo!
You've returned the revenant to its rest. With any luck, it'll stay dead this time. It exudes the delicate aroma of rotting flesh.
Great!
You find some copper kopecks on the no longer undead.
Ah, finally, this thing gives a little bit of money. I need to go see the shop again. I think we'll do that. Yeah, we're gonna finish off with going to Olga again. Haven't been there for a while. And buy some rations and continue then next time. Well, the garden is up here, I believe. Yes, it is. Ah! More fruit! Yay!
Your magical lasso floats towards the tree and plucks a single ripe fruit from it.
Cool, cool. I think I know what it might be, but for now I will keep my opinions. Okay. Have you visited the garden? It might be fruitful? Yeah, I got the protection spell here. But let's go sleep. Go to the town next morning. Check out Olga, and that's gonna be it for now.
You have returned to this wonderful place between worlds. You are again filled with the joy of being truly alive. You find yourself dancing at the heart of the cosmos. You spin and the universe swirls with you and around you. Suddenly, something calls out to you. You feel a coldness rapidly devouring you. You falter in fear as you remember what happened the last time you were here. The voice calls again, and you feel trapped, helpless. The closer you get to that voice, the greater the fear. It is a voice of pain, a voice of death. You flee in terror. You awaken as the sun begins to rise.
Nice dream again. Or nightmare, I guess.
You wake in a cold sweat.
Blech. You guys ever had that? You woke up in a cold sweat? That's so icky. How do we gain, I guess, intelligence? Oh, from casting magic, of course. Alright. You should also illuminate your money problems, shed some light. I mean, I can shed light. Like so. And out again. Did that before. We got 5 rations. Yeah, we should definitely get some new ones soon. I did once. I woke up because I hurt myself. Yeah. I've had it once, many years ago. It's quite a weird experience. It's not something I would recommend, obviously. How am I doing on points? Oh, 126. We are a little over 1/4 of the game already. Not quite true, since like the last half of the game is pretty extensive. I'd say this game is not as long as the second game, but definitely a little longer than the first game. So I'd say like 4 streams-ish. 3, maybe 4 streams, yeah. Definitely not 2, though.
It's an ornate oriental lantern. It's an ornate oriental lantern.
Can I pick it up? Or what?
You discover 30 crowns hidden there. You accept it as a gift from Irana.
I think I knew about that, but forgot for this stream. Ah well, that helps a little bit. Once woke up, but couldn't move at all. Yeah. It wasn't like sleep paralysis. That stuff is scary. Alright, go see Olga, and that's gonna be it for today. But more tomorrow! So as we're closing the end of the first stream, I want to know what you guys think of this game. Now that we have met most of the characters, most of the places we have explored, and we have a bit of a, well, understanding of the plot more or less. We have some information, so we kind of know what we're getting ourselves into, at least for now. It's been 15 years and I haven't forgotten. I don't know if that's sad or what. No, that wasn't really sad. It's just, it left an impression on you, I guess. Sleep paralysis is awful, yeah. Oh, bunny! No, bunny. No, bunny.
You are on an...
Yeah, I wanted to check out the bunny. Rah, rah, rah. Ow! Don't bite me! Yeah, you're sleep. Get away. Stupid bunny. Alright. I guess we'll check with whatchamacallit, Dr. Cranium as well. But first, check over here. Go see Olga. Hi.
Still you remain.
Yeah, dude, why are you acting so surprised? I'm a hero. I have survived much worse. I've traversed the Shiperian Desert. I've walked the Tarnan Savannah. I've traveled through mountains and plains and forests and snowy mountains, up giant mountains and cross bridges and waterfalls and jungles and whatever. And you silly thing. Fine, I'm calm. Go to see Olga. More rations, and maybe something else. Hi.
Hello. Do you have any news?
Well, maybe. Tell about your adventures.
Tell Olga about what you've been doing in Mordavia.
And be sure and keep me informed. I need to know everything that goes on around here. Someone's got to have a clue after all.
Yeah. Well then, buy some rations. Yay, avocado and garlic. You know, I should just make one day and see if it is as bad as I think it is. Like, it looks to be rather simple, just brown bread or a bun, probably some butter in there, and avocado with, I don't know, squeezed garlic or fried, or I'm not sure how they do that. Maybe some lettuce, considering the picture. Not sure if that's really edible, but I'll try it. We're gonna get some candy. Why not? It's cheap. We don't really have a use for all this, so I'd rather save my money in case until I know that I need this, so... Alright, candy was cheap, so that's fine. What do you have to talk about? Your husband?
Yeah, my sad departed husband. His name was Boris. Gone 3 years now. He was such a good man.
Boris? Wait.
You tell Olga that the gatekeeper's name is Boris Stovich, and ask if they're related.
Aha! So that's where the so-and-so went. Tell him he's a rotten no goodnik.
I thought you said he was dead. Guess not. Mordavia.
This isn't such a bad place to settle down, you know. You could easily earn a living farming here. That certainly has more job security than adventuring, after all.
Huh. Well, okay. I got a bunch of rations now. 15. Good. More avocado to eat. Yay.
As my husband used to say, come back again, sunshine or rain.
Minced garlic. I like garlic, but the idea of garlic with avocado is just a strange combination to me. Let's go see the doctor again. I mean, we can get some free potions. Poor Nikolai. We still haven't found Anna. If she's still alive. I doubt it after 15 years, so... It's kind of nice to do that little mini game every time, but I feel like they're getting longer. And let's go. What do you got for me today, sir?
I believe I am on the verge of a major discovery. It came to me last night. I believe that there is a formula which can be used to create a rehydration solution.
Oh.
Such a solution could be used to restore fluidity to any substance or object that has become prematurely dry. If we can but manufacture Dr. Cranium's rehydration solution in sufficient quantities, we could rehydrate the great Shapirian Desert.
Oh, nice.
Of course, there are a few small bugs to be worked out. It would take most of the water in the world's oceans to make that much solution.
Oh.
Then there's the tiny snag that I have not been able to remember the formula since awakening from the dream.
Talk about Shapir.
You relate the tale of your journey to Shapir, how you saved 2 cities from the evil vizier Ad Avis and his elemental minions.
Now you are talking science. The elements are the building blocks of everything in nature. I am sure I have never heard of anyone constructing creatures purely of a single element, but it certainly makes scientific sense. You say this Adavis referred to a dark master here in Moldavia? I am sure I have never heard of such a one here. There are rumors of strange goings-on in the castle, but I do not credit such tales without scientific observation to back them up.
Oh, my beloved husband, I miss him so much. He was such a good way. He's still alive, that jerk! Yeah, exactly. Does he know anything about Anna? Guacamole sandwich. I never had one. Not sure if I would like it or not. Adavis, yeah, I was trying to remember his name and ask for him as a mentor in wit, but couldn't recall. What is new? Science.
It is very important to understand the relationships of the scientific elements. Earth, air, fire, water, and pizza. Everything we know is made up of one or more of these elements.
Let's go for this.
Here you are.
And this one.
Here you are.
And then this one.
You need my world-famous rehydration solution. Unfortunately, I have forgotten the elemental formula of its main ingredient. Perhaps you can help.
Oh! Let me grab the book again. Pentacle. Pentacle is... air. Pizza. Hey, pizza! More pizza! And air and water.
Yes, that sounds just right. By the way, I could use some goo for one of my experiments.
Oh.
It would be most kind if you could bring me some when you return for the rehydration solution.
Goo. Rehydration.
Dr. Cranium's rehydration solution should be a shoo-in for the alchemical innovation of the animal ward. It contains the prime essence of the element of water in a perfectly condensed form. Oh, I do seem to be a little careless in keeping track of my scientific formulae. I have them all written down somewhere. I think it was in the margins of one of my books here.
Great system, dude.
I spent some time in Spielberg last summer. Everyone there kept talking about some hero who did some sort of noble deeds there. You would think that they could find more excitement in the modern accomplishments of science. There seemed to be quite an infestation of baby Antwerps there for some reason. I took advantage of the opportunity to capture a number of them in very blunt cages for my experiments. The Baron did not even charge me very much for them.
Alright. See you later, my good man.
You say goodbye.
Be sure to let me know of any scientific discoveries you should make here in Mordavia.
Alright, fine.
Rehydration may prove to be a crucial step on the way to an even more important discovery. Instant water.
What? Wait. Instant water? You mean water and just add water? I don't get it. Sir, you are not a scientist, I'm sorry. You just flunked your science exam. Go back to school. Okay. You can't ask for Fenris, yeah, that's right. I did, I think, Erasmus? Yeah, pizzas are great. Good as long as you believe in the bread, at least think it's so. It's plain, I don't like it. Really doesn't exist. Yeah, pizza elemental, oh god. Maybe I'll kill that pizza elemental someday on a different playthrough. That was rough. And I was near max stats too. Elements, pizza as an element? Adler would be very interested in pizza bending. Yeah. Imagine if you could conjure up a pizza whenever you're hungry. That'd be great. What am I doing? Well, okay, fine. To finish it off, we're gonna get some Goo and then we're gonna go back. And then we're done for today. This shouldn't take long. I know where the Goo is. We have the empty flask, so it's just a matter of going back and forth. Takes like 5 minutes. And that's gonna be it, for sure. Pizza bending, folded crust. Dang, I'm hungry. Yup, that happens. I'm sorry. Alright. Here we are. We're gonna get some Goo.
You slowly fill your flask with the greasy, grimy goo.
Oh, points. Cool. Alright. And back we go. Pizza bending. That would be the funniest thing. Pizza bending. So I guess tomorrow's stream is just gonna be revisit some other people and possibly more night exploration? Not sure. We'll see. Let's deliver the Goo and call it a day. So, time for another bell puzzle. Assuming it changes every time. Paladin time. I like those types of minigames. Oh,
You hear, Mr.
oop, there we go. Unlock. Hi, I returned.
Ah, it is Truly a beautiful day for science, is it not, my young friend? The sun has risen right on schedule and will undoubtedly set according to the proper laws of celestial mechanics.
Here you go.
That is terrific! This is just what I need for my experiments! As I promised, here is your rehydration solution.
Well, we got basically... Yeah, I mean... Rehydration solution is like a way to make something dry, not dry. Which is like just pour water on it and it's not dry anymore? I don't see what's so special about this. It's basically water. It just has a fancy name.
Good luck with your observations.
See you later, dude, and thanks. We got points for getting the Grugu. Honor? For what? Do we... Wait, did we get honor for getting the Grugu? Or did we get honor for getting the rehydration solution? I don't get it. Let's save. And that's gonna be it for today. So, tomorrow will be more exploration, I guess. Visiting some characters again, and checking out in the nighttime. Possibly things like the inn and the ghost again. Maybe some other parts of the forest or the swamp. Sir said hello and goodbye since the last time you checked. Yeah, that's right. Sometimes you get that for just being polite. Or drinking tea. Remember? Drinking tea gives you a lot of honor. But okay, I'm gonna save here. And I will see all of you again, or most of you, tomorrow, same time, same channel, for more Quest for Glory 4. So, thank you for watching, thank you for coming by, have a good evening, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye! No problem, Velasco. Feel free to come by again if you can. Honor tea. Honesty, remember? Honesty. Gotta keep going with the puns. See you later, guys.